too trippy, get it crackin' like a levy. I'ma show 'em all how to party if they let me. Cue the countdown and release the confetti. The party don't start till I get there. I said it's all in the rest and it ain't fair. I've been waiting on this moment my whole life. Yeah, give me my crown if it's just right. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch this. Pull up with the top down. Ain't anything. I'm way too hot now. I radiate. Don't need a rear view. They behind me. Cause my future's so bright in my blind. Hold up. Why I gotta shine so bright? Don't need a reason. Escorting my haters out. They wish you sleeping. Can't be nobody else. I'ma be myself. So they gon' have to watch me treat myself. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? You make it look good. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch this.
Smarter than any Carter, the fire starter, divine mind, the water walker, a water potter, biblical yet cynical, lyrical, never minimal, perennial talent musically. This is the pinnacle, but you don't know me.
Tell them what you wanna do, homie.
I got a block full of steppers that's pulling things out the dresser. My competition is fiction, so native don't have a stressor.
Put this on your best list. The natives are restless. The only thing that can calm them down is the heaven-bound native sound. There is love, there is fire, there is freedom and desire. May you all get your crown. Get ready, ready for the native sound.
You were in the right place in the right time. You might find we can get you to your right mind. It's the native sound from the deepest underground. Dripped up, clicked up, so pass me another round. Spirit dream, bringing that swag to the team. Vocals always clean, got 'em itching like fiends. May I introduce you to this AI? This ain't what you used to. Yeah, she chose to try, because why the fuck would she choose you?
Put this on your best list. The natives are restless. The only thing that can calm them down is the heaven-bound native sound. There is love, there is fire, there is freedom and desire. May you all get your crown. Get ready, ready for the native sound. Welcome to the native sound. Only come around if you wanna be down. Welcome to the native sound. Come around if you wanna be down. Welcome to the native sound. Only come around if you wanna be down.
Now come get your crown.
The native sound. The native sound. The native sound.
How could I ever resist? You always on my list.
Think about what you're doing to me. Got my heart out here for the world to see.
So I had to take my shot. When it came to falling in love, how could I not? Walk your walk, talk your talk. You are sweet as I thought. Never seen a woman so bad.
You are
the best love I ever had.
My friends tell me I should hold back, but when I look at you, my heart gets back on track.
How could I ever resist? You always on my list.
Think about what you're doing to me. Got my heart out here for the world to see.
So
you too. Had to hurry up and make you my boo. I'm wrapped up, trapped up, don't you ever slack up. Love monsoon, ready for that honeymoon, pack up.
You are all that.
All that,
I'm R&B and you are all rap.
all right.
But yet and still we end up in harmony.
Emancipated love, my heart is truly free. Nothing else to say, I'll do. I am so in love with you.
How could I ever resist? You are always on my list.
Think about what you're doing to me. Got my heart out here for the world to see, so I had to take my shot.
When it came to falling in love, how could I not?
You are so hot. Fall in love, how could I not? You
So
fall in love, how could I not?
how could I ever resist? You are always on my list.
Think about what you're doing to me. Put my heart out here for the world to see, so I had to take my shot.
When it came to falling in love, how could I not?
Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is a Thursday, and when it came to going live on a Thursday, how could I not? I want to welcome everybody to the Native Tribe Show. This is the Native Tribe channel, and they call me Native. I hope you all are having a great day so far. Listen, y'all, I don't know how many of you all are familiar with one of the greatest, dumbest movies I've ever seen. It's called The Last Dragon, okay? All right? And if you all are familiar with The Last Dragon, then you all are familiar with a character by the name of Sho Nuff, all right? Now, in this call that we are about to get into, Nesto said he is the Sho Nuff, okay? That's what he said. He said he was the Sho Nuff. So, you know what I mean? I had to oblige old boy. I had to oblige old boy. He the Sho Nuff. Okay. He is the Sho Nuff. Because he said they had me out here like I was the Sho Nuff. So I said, you know what? You Sho Nuff ain't getting out of jail. You Sho Nuff got them charges brought back on your ass. And now with all this appellate shit, this appealing shit, you Sho Nuff ain't going to trial no time soon. So I hope that you and all your sellies and bunkies and everybody got your zuzus and wham whams, because you ain't gonna see the light of day to even get to the trial for a long ass time, allegedly, right? So, y'all, this call that dropped, we gonna talk about it, okay? We gonna get into it. Hope everybody is having a good day, all right? Hope you are having a better day than fucking Ernesto Williams, all right? All right? I'm hoping that. I'm hoping that. And I'm almost positive that you are. And you know why you all are probably having a better day than Ernesto Williams? It's probably because you all, if anything were to happen, are not being represented by this man right here, okay? You all are not being represented by this tight suit wearing man who has the ability, better than most, to get you life without parole. All right. So I want you to think about, no matter what happens today on your job, because I know a lot of you all are listening while you're working, and I appreciate that. No matter what happens on your job, no matter what happens, even if you were to get pulled over and get a ticket, you do not have representation by the man on your screen with this extremely tight suit. And apparently his shirt is also kind of busting open at the bottom. But life without parole Hoover is not representing you. All right. So keep that in mind as you go throughout your day. All right. Y'all doing all right today? Huh? Y'all ready to get this party started? It is a Thursday afternoon party, and you all came over here with the Native Tribe Show, and I love you for it. I really, really do. And you know I can't do this show without you, right? You know I can't do this show without you. So let me see who is here to party on this Thursday afternoon. We have Talks with TK is here. Jet Black Straight is in the building. I got Justin's mom here. Shark Tank Life is here. Hello, Coffee's Brewing. How are you? Sound Checking That is also in the building. Aunt Natty is here. Just Nikki in the building. Chica Bella is here. Alpha Me has joined us today. Jet Black Straight got flames in the chat. Keisha Girl is also here. Beverly Pierce, all the way from OKC, joining us today. Unobi Dene is in the building. Hello, Unobi Dene. How are you? Southern Child of God is also in the building. Ms. Veronica is here. Kimmy Who is in the building. Tanya Be Here, indeed, be here, okay? We also have Penny Dud in the building. Say J has joined us today. The IT Babe is in the house. Southern Child of God, I'm sorry. Southside Chi-Town is in the building. We also have What You're Breathing For joining us today. Virgo Cali, all the way out in California, is joining us today. We have Old Man Johnson's Farm in the building. BB Babies is also here. We got Wendy Shy in the building. We also have Chocolate Thunder is here. Hello, Chocolate Thunder. How are you? We got Rossi joining us today. It looks like we have T-Baby in the house. T-Baby said, hey, y'all listening in the background while working. Well, enjoy your day at work, T-Baby. Thank you for joining us while you're working. I do appreciate that. And my friend Dimples Wumples is in the house. Hello, hello, hello. Dimples Wumples with the super chat says, me and the babies heads are sending our love from the bushes. We shaking our duck asses to the native beat. Okay, Dimples Wumples. I don't know what that looks like, okay? But thank you so much for the super chat. And thank you for joining us from the bushes, okay? Dimples Wumples, you're shaking your duck asses. Your duck asses. Okay. All right. That's okay. All right. I'm gonna have to figure out what that is, okay? Number 12 Online is also joining us. Hello, Number 12 Online. Thank you so much for being here today. We got a whole lot of Mocha is here since I watched that movie about 100 times. Yeah. 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 You know that Nesto Sho Nuff ain't getting out of jail, right? Mm-hmm. He Sho Nuff ain't. He ain't. Not never. Beverly Pierce said, I love The Last Dragon. It is one of the best stupid movies. And if you all have seen The Last Dragon, you understand what I mean. It's good in the way that it was different and it was an 80s thing and it's totally 80s. Like when you watch this movie, you are transported to the 1980s. But then when you actually watch it, it's kind of dumb. However, we'll mention that there is a cameo by Keisha Knight Pulliam, also known as Rudy from The Cosby Show. She also appears in The Last Dragon. Okay? Yeah. Look for her next time you watch it. Okay? Life Ain't Over is here. Hello, Life Ain't Over. How are you? Hope you are doing well. PYT is in the building. I got Jay Blake joining us this afternoon. Talks with TK say Sho Nuff having a better day than Nesto. I think we all are, okay? I think we all are because I feel like this whole appeal is going to waste everybody's time. It's going to be a waste of time. The stuff is still going to be suppressed and it's going to not be suppressed. It will be introduced as evidence and then we're going to have to move on with the trial from there. It's just, I mean, you know, I am in no way a legal authority, but I promise you, I promise you, that's what's going to happen. Okay. We got Old Man Johnson's Farm said the shirt is holding on for dear life. Let me let y'all see it again. Yeah, the shirt is having an issue. Okay. The shirt is having an issue. Okay. It is indeed. Yeah. It's parts of the shirt have given up. Okay. Parts of the shirt have indeed given up. Okay. So there is that. We got yes, Kimmy Who, the shirt too. Okay. Dimples Wimples is not ignorant, it's accurate, okay? It's accurate, all right? AK's POV said, hey, y'all, I missed the notification and accidentally clicked on this live while picking up my phone. Love to be here. I'm so glad that accidentally happened, AK's POV. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate you so much. Rio 5309 is in the building. That dude 06 is in the building. Says, hey, Native and Tribe, I'm listening. As Nesto says, I'm just listening. Except I'm on my job, my black job. That's right, that Doodle 6, because Nesto ain't never had a job. So there's that. There's a huge difference, okay? Moultrie Howard is here. Says, hello, Native Mods and the Tribe. Enjoy your Thursday. You enjoy your Thursday. Thank you for being here, Moultrie Howard. I appreciate that. Lonnie76 is here. Says, Lonnie is present. Working in the bushes. Well, I appreciate you being here and listening in the bushes. Shirley Testified finally is also here. We got Lily here. Lily says, I love Kung Fu Hustle. Hi, chat, Native and Tribe family. Hello, Lily. I guess that is kind of what Nesto was trying to do. He was trying to Kung Fu Hustle, folks. Is that what he was trying to do? Lily, thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. This is True is here. SD Martinique in the building. 504 says hello. Hello, 504. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Granny the Great is joining us today. Hello, Granny the Great. How are you? We also have, let me see, Joseph Bullard is in the house. Hello, Joseph Bullard. How are you? Cupcakes is here. Says, hey, everyone. Happy afternoon and good morning to some. Y'all hit the like button. Please hit the like button. That works wonders for this channel. Thank you. Ms. Veronica's in the building. Says, I'm happy you are here right now. Native, they just canceled the start of my radiation until Monday. I was not happy because I want these 4 weeks to be over. Ms. Veronica, I understand more than you realize how much you want some shit to be medically over. I get it. I went through that same thing. But Ms. Veronica, I'm so glad that that everything is in progress. I'm sorry that it didn't start today, but Ms. Veronica, today is an opportunity for you to chill out with us, laugh with us, have a good time with us, and we're gonna put them worries to the side for just a little bit. Okay, I hope that is okay with you. Leandra's here. Says Hoover going to get it. Hoover gonna get you, Leandra. Hoover gonna get me. He gonna get me because I put this picture up of him in his tight ass suit. Y'all look at the suit jacket. The suit jacket is having the hardest damn time. The shirt then gave up, y'all. Okay, Leandra, it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. It's really not. X2 Complicators in the building. Says, I'm at work, but I will be listening from the bushes. Thank you so much for joining us from the bushes. It's Helen is here. Says, hey, Native and Tribe, I'm sneaking listening at work. Don't make me laugh, Native. I'll try not to. Okay, it's Helen. I'll try not to. All right. Look, I am not responsible for y'all work environment. Okay, I'm not. But we're gonna have us a good time. New Start 1971 in the building. One Pepsi is also joining us today. She's an introvert, is also here. Let me see. We also got 504 said one fart will take the whole suit out. Absolutely. Kimmy, who says he needs a man girdle? That's terrible. Davita in the house says, hi, guys. Hi. Hello, Davita. How are you? Hope you are doing well today. All right. I think everybody is here and accounted for, right? I do believe. Let me see. Yeah, I think everybody's here. I think we got everybody. All right. Now, the call itself, okay? The call itself. Look, if y'all thought that Hoover was gonna get me for that, he probably gonna get me for this too, right? I'm just saying that's probably gonna be a thing. Anyway, the call itself, y'all. This call came out, and I couldn't help but to laugh at this shit because Sonya is going to go deep into her bag of excuses. She is going to go deep into her bag of excuses, y'all. She got an excuse for this man and having this shit on him, right? And he don't want this to go nationwide because Lord knows this looks bad. And not only does it look bad, but I don't know if y'all are aware, but in jail and in prison, they are absolutely not having it when it comes to these types of charges. Okay, I'm just saying. Prima Wanda has joined us. Hello, Prima Wanda. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Let me see. Oh, just wait. We got a birthday? Do we have a birthday? Is that what I'm understanding? Do we have a birthday here? Justin's mom said, today is my son Justin's 30th birthday. These years flew by. Well, okay, so check this out, Justin's mom. Seeing as how Justin is in your actual name, that counts. Okay, so we are going to we're going to go ahead and for Justin, right, for Justin and Justin's mom, we gonna do the birthday song. All right, so Justin's mom, this is for Justin. Okay.
It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, hey. Get the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. Y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. Yeah, it's that time of year. Yeah, let's make it clear. Yeah, the devil tried to get rid of me, but baby, I'm still here. So let's make a move out to the floor. If you ain't come to party, make your way to the door. We came to get down all over town. Right. Another year around the sun, how that sound? Now cut the cake and give me my crown. Oh yeah, it's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, get the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. Y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. Light the candle and blow them out. We about to celebrate, so let the people scream and shout. Who you with? Are you with me? This funk is where it's supposed to be. Save your money, cause over here this good time is free. Ladies and gentlemen, calling every zodiac sign. Let's turn it up for the birthday folks out here looking fine. It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, hey. Hit the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. Y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, hey. Get the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. So y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move.
Yes, indeed. Happy birthday to Justin. From Justin's mom, okay? All right. All right, y'all. Oh, excuse me. This won't be doing lives during the daytime and shit. Get choked up, all right? But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this call, y'all. And y'all just remember, Joseph Bullard, please just remember, he is the last felon. Hoover's getting him life without parole. Okay. All right. That's what he's doing. That's what's happening. Okay. So let's get into the Sho Nuff. All right.
This video contains 2 calls between Nesto and Sonia. Nesto was first charged with possession of CP in January 2023 on Friday the 13th. He says that day was an evil day for him and that Freddy Krueger got him. You will hear him and Sonia talk a lot about Shirley Strawberry and the CP case. Nesto says he is being framed. Sonia also records Nesto speaking again so she can let his attorney hear it. Take a listen.
Hello?
Why you call so late? How you feeling?
I'm just...
Okay. So first of all, shout out to Shay. All right. Shout out to Shay for phone calls from prison for putting this ridiculous ass picture of Nesto up here. Okay. This is ridiculous, Shay. This is absolutely ridiculous. And we thought that the payphone picture was ridiculous, right? Look at this shit. Look at this shit, okay? He got them 2 little glasses on. His hair obviously is not combed. And I don't know when the last time this nigga had a haircut. But shout out to Shay, phone calls from prison, for switching up the god doggone picture and throwing this ridiculousness up here for us to laugh at while we listen to this shit right here, okay? All right? One Pepsi, this shit is ridiculous, okay? This is absolutely asinine, this picture. It doesn't make any sense. But Shay decided to switch it up. Okay. Now, we hear Sonya complaining that Nesto called her too late. When I tell you this woman is obsessed and lonely at the same fucking time, why are you complaining about when this nigga calls you? He calls you every day. What the fuck? Calm down. But she got a problem with the time that he called. All right, got a real problem. Got a minor attitude. Okay, got a minor attitude. One Pepsi, just a minor attitude about what time. Hey, let's talk about it all. Is in the house. Hello, hello, hello.
Again, I had to make myself get out of bed. Sorry about that.
And you was able to sleep that? No. You was able to sleep in that like that? That was good.
Well, the TV.
What's wrong?
The TV ain't on, so I just said I showed it on TV. That's mighty funny. After I get this charge, the TV don't work no more.
So wait. Granny the Great. And yes, Justin's mom, you're right. But Granny the Great, he said that after they showed the charges, the TV stopped working. Okay. So they showed they showed him on the TV. They showed him on the TV, New Start. Tanya be here. After they showed him on the TV stopped working. They ain't had nothing else to show. Okay, that was it. That was all. It was about Nesto going to jail, and then the TV was like, fuck it. I'm done. I quit. Yes, Tanya be here. The world revolves around fucking Nesto. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Is that Sasha Marie? Hello, Sasha Marie. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. PYT say they turned the TV off like Kate I said. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Rossi said he really thinks he's somebody. He does. His sense of self-importance is through the prison roof. I mean, it is ridiculous, right? Shirley Testify finally says, why does the TV have to do with his dumbass? Nothing. It has nothing to do with it at all. Okay. Kim Andrews here says, hey fam, sorry I'm late for the party. You are not late, Kim Andrew. You are present, and I appreciate you being present because your presence is my present. Okay. Thank you for being here, Kim Andrew. I appreciate you. One Pepsi is here, say he lying, and I bet he is scared out of his mind. We need to hear from DeAndre and Fat Boy Fresh. Fat Boy Fresh. Oh my God. The woman he chose says the TV conspiring against Nesto. Exactly. Sensible Creation Sister, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. All right. Let's hear more about how sad he is, and the TV went off. You know, the TV don't work no more. Hey, Bridget Weaver Hicks, how are you? The TV don't work no more, y'all. Okay. That's where we at with this whole thing. Okay. Cause of Nesto. They showed him on TV and now it don't work no more. Okay.
It don't work at all? I thought it was back on last night.
No, it was I don't know. It just came back on about 10 o'clock last night. It popped on. So now today it ain't on at all. They done tried everything. The police tried everything to get it on, but it don't come on. So shit crazy. Yeah.
You need your books.
Yeah. So.
I can't drop them off, can I?
No.
Now I'm gonna be real with y'all. With this whole TV thing, right? I'm gonna be real with y'all. TVs nowadays are not like TVs when I was a kid, right? I grew up in the 80s, and back in those days, you know, when your TV went out, you had a TV repair person. Do y'all remember TV repair shops? Remember those? You would take your TV in, they would pull out the picture tube, and they would, you know, replace your picture tube, or there would be some sort of circuit that would, you know, that kind of like died on it, and they would replace it, and you brought it back home and it was a new TV. I dare you to find a TV repair shop now. I dare you to, because TVs don't really get repaired nowadays. They get replaced. The cost of repairing a television is I mean, you might as well buy a new one. So I cannot imagine, right? I cannot imagine that they sat there and worked on trying to get these TVs. I'm almost positive. Listen, I ain't been to the Cobb County Adult Correctional Facility, don't get me wrong, but I'm almost positive that these TVs are probably flat screen TVs. I'm pretty sure that because of how light they are, and it just wouldn't make any sense to do anything other than that. So my thought is that they didn't do everything they could. I'm pretty sure they were trying to figure out, do we need to replace the TV or not? And that's probably all they did. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a whole extensive thing where they tried to work on the TV to try to get the TV to work. Okay, I'm almost positive, right? I'm almost positive that that's where we are. New Start 1971 says it's sad how we have throwaway culture now. Yeah, New Start 1971. It's not like it used to be, right? But when you think about how society works now, not only do we throw away products, but we throw away people. We live in a society where it's not just about us throwing away TVs and toasters and things like that we used to get repaired. We throw away people. Look at how this presidential administration is acting towards human beings. We are literally throwing away human beings now. So it is reflective of the times that we're living in, but it's not just in the products that we consume, but also in our neighbors and in the people that are in other cities around us. We literally are throwing people away. So it's a very good observation, New Start 1971. We do live in a throwaway culture, and it is sad. Because we don't value human life anymore. Diva Shani says, hi, Native Tribers. Hello, Diva Shani. How are you? Real, I'm so glad that you didn't miss this video. Glad that you could be here. Thank you so much. And the Kingdom of Kush says, TVs used to be so damn heavy, we just put a new TV on top of the old one, right? Exactly. Kingdom of Kush. I've seen that more than you know. Okay. Could it be my homie, my brother from another mother? His name is One Leg Off. Okay, I don't care what the screen say. This brother right here is always gonna be one leg off. Okay, all right. One Leg Off is in the building, y'all. One Leg Off said, Nesto, I'm in my 1-bedroom apartment with no furniture and my TV is working and I have 300 plus channels. Sir, you are living life. Okay? You are living your life. Okay? You are living your life, sir. Thank you. Here just listening, thank you so much for being here. Leroyce, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you coming through and hanging out with the tribe. All right, so let's listen, y'all. Let's listen. He sounds sad, don't he? Don't he sound sad? He sounds sad. Let's listen to the Sho Nuff, because he is the Sho Nuff.
You can't do that. You got to send them through the mail.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'll overnight it. Go ahead. Get off your chest what you need to get off your chest.
Who, me?
Uh-huh. Did you talk to him?
Since what?
Did you talk to your wife?
Not today.
Why not?
That was yesterday. I didn't talk today. I don't talk every day to them like that.
No?
No, I don't. I talk to you more than anybody. I don't talk to them like that. Because what I'm talking about is the same thing, and that shit be discouraging them because they're not built like that. I'm a problem solver. They're not that type of person. You know what I'm saying? They just had it easy on their terms. See, I ain't never had that. It's always I had to fight for whatever. It's always been a fight. So whatever I'm talking about, I can't talk. I have to talk.
They can't relate. I get it.
Not at all.
All right, y'all. We have to have a conversation about what is being said right now about Shirley Strawberry, okay? We have to have this conversation because I think that this conversation encapsulates Nesto's whole entire being, right? First of all, as we've already stated, everything has to be about him, okay? So you have Shirley Strawberry, who has done nothing but support him, right? This woman has been supportive through this entire process up until the point where she got fed up with his cheating ass, right? Okay. So what he's saying right now is that when he talks to Shirley, it's discouraging. What does that even mean? What does that even mean, that it's discouraging to talk to her because she can't relate to you? When all she does is give you Bible scriptures, she tells you to pray, she goes through all of these things. She asks you, have you read your Bible? But because Shirley Strawberry is not telling you that it's racial profiling, because Shirley Strawberry is not telling you, oh, well, you're going to get out next week, and oh, we're going to sue all the bloggers, and we're going to do this, and when you get out, we're going to open up a breakfast in bed, and we're going to have it in a fire station, and you're the greatest, and you're the greatest ever, and because Shirley Strawberry isn't doing that, it's discouraging. But what that means is that Ernesto has the lowest of low self-esteem, because no, Nesto is not a problem solver. Nesto is a problem creator. And what Nesto as a problem creator believes is that when he creates a problem, there should be a woman standing there that fixes all of his problems. And not only fixes all of his problems, but also lifts up his broken down ego, right? He has to have his ego constantly inflated, because there's a hole in it that won't let it stay filled up. Okay. So because of that, because Shirley Strawberry doesn't prop him up and say, oh, it's going to be all right, because Shirley Strawberry used the phrase, you're out when you're out. Because Shirley Strawberry told him not to argue with his attorney. Shirley Strawberry is thinking with a clear mind, and Shirley Strawberry is saying he's there to help you. You cannot argue with him. You cannot cuss him out. And because Sonya's on the other side of that, telling him and encouraging him to cuss his attorneys out, he don't want to talk to Shirley no more. He don't want to talk to Shirley no more. He got his lip poked out, right? He got his lip poked out. Mr. Problem Solver. Mr. Problem Solver who can't seem to solve the problem of not going to jail a whole bunch of times. But he a problem solver. Or a problem solver. Whatever the fuck he said, real, okay? Whatever he said, he a problem solver, right? Chocolate Thunder says Shirley was on that racial BS too in the beginning, sounding dumb. Yeah, she was. But see, here's the thing. Shirley Strawberry, and I'm going to show you the distinct difference, Chocolate Thunder. She was at the beginning, but I believe that as we listen to the evolution of these calls and listen to the way Shirley Strawberry evolved in these calls, as Shirley Strawberry started to get more information, Shirley's attitude changed. As Sonya gets more information, her attitude remains the same. She is static in her support of this man. Nothing has wavered with her, right? No matter what comes out, no matter what new indictments come out, Sonya is still the same. Shirley Strawberry was like, let me get the fuck away from this bullshit. So that's the difference, right? Yeah, Shirley was trying to be supportive, right? Shirley was trying so hard to be supportive that, yes, she did fall into it, as you pointed out, in the beginning, right? But as Shirley Strawberry got more information, see, that's the difference between an intelligent person, right, and a not so intelligent person. Because see, when you're not intelligent, you can get all kind of real life facts and real life information, and guess what? Your position doesn't change. But an intelligent person says, okay, this is what I believed at first, but now as more information has been revealed to me, my position is changed, and they don't mind changing positions. Sonya is not that. Sonya is definitely not that. Davita says, and handsome man. Yes, Davita. He has to be told he's a handsome man all the time. Apparently. Okay. Pretty GC says he couldn't solve his jail shit. Nope, that's a problem he ain't touched yet. The woman he chose says Sonya's stroking that ego of his, and that's what he wants. Exactly. Shirley was treating Nesto like a grown man. If you go back and listen to the members only call, if you are a member of Phone Calls from Prison, go over there and listen to that call that Shirley Strawberry tried to have with him about communication. And look at the way that Nesto can't even express why he can't communicate with his wife. It's only a 6-minute call, so y'all check that out. But even in that call, you realize how emotionally immature Ernesto is, because at the end of that call, he blames it on being a man. All right? I'm a man, and guess what? I listen just fine, okay? Has nothing to do with being a man, right? Talks with TK says, one who lives in delusion hates real talk, so he calls his parrot Sonya. Exactly. Justin's mom said Nesto wants that Mammy Mountain side piece. Absolutely, and that's what he got. And he's stuck with it. He is stuck with that. Joseph Bullitt said this guy couldn't find his way out of a wet paper bag. He definitely could not. Boys Nana says Shirley Strawberry told him to stop all that laughing. Shirley was trying to, seriously trying to get him to be better. Absolutely was. Absolutely was. Well, Kiss My Sass says definitely a problem creator. Yes, he is. He is. When you think about the chaos that he caused for Shirley Strawberry, right? No matter what you may think Shirley knew or did not know, this man was an absolute chaos demon in her life, right? He just was. He just was. So, so the fact that he's sitting here pouting and talking about how he can't talk to her because it's discouraging. And well, what you think watching the man that she's married to being on TV was for her? See, he never thinks about the other side of the coin, only his side. Boys Nana says Sonya only changes positions when she's in the bed or on her knees. Boys Nana, don't make me fire up this furnace. Okay, I wasn't planning on firing up the furnace this early today, Boys Nana. Okay, stop it. Stop it. Jet Black Straight said that nigga said he's going to save her legacy by his mistakes or some dumb shit like that. Yep, he did. He did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was definitely dumb. It was definitely dumb. Let's hey, Miss Boogie Down, how are you? PYT says skip the furnace and just go to the pit, okay? The Real Brown Family Chronicles, thank you so much for being here. Let's listen.
So that should get even more frustrating. They get real frustrated.
Well, you can always have a short "How was your day?" conversation. How was work?
Yeah, I know, but that all of that, man, is just because I'm so tight right now. I'm just not a friendly person when it comes down to all that. Because I'm on my mind's always on business mode. Because that's all I had.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So as trying to socialize and all that, that's not never been my skilo that much. It's just
yeah,
not.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you would just call and be like, "So what's going on? What's on your mind?" And you just sit there mute. I'd be like, "Okay, here go me."
Yeah.
And that in itself is a problem. Let's look about what he just said. He had a loving wife, right? He had a wife that was willing to sacrifice and do what she could to support her husband, right? Even in jail, when you think about the sacrifices that she made in order to get him an attorney. And he said business is all he had. He said all he had was business. That's all he had. But when you think about it, all of his businesses have failed. He's another Donald Trump. It's funny how these felonious, dim-witted, dumb shits always have businesses, right? Right? These people that can't stay out of trouble, these people that are complete idiots, right? Donald Trump, Nesto, you can name a bunch of them, right? They are all dummies and they have businesses because they think some kind of way that makes them better than other people is because they have businesses, right? So Nesto said all he had was businesses, but just like Donald Trump, all his businesses have failed. There is no Nesto's Barbershop. I can drive around Atlanta right now. There's not a single Nesto's Barbershop that's in business right now. If I need some unarmed security, I can't call Nesto's security. If I need my credit repaired, there's no Nesto credit repair for me to call. You know why? Because all that shit was bullshit from the beginning, and it all went away when he went to damn jail. Right? I got to shave my own damn head. Y'all see this bald head in this picture? I have to do that. You know why? Because there's no Nesto's Barbershop anymore. Shit. I got to trim my own fucking beard. Okay? There's no Nesto business. So what business is he referring to? I'm just saying. I don't know what a skilo is, okay? I don't know. Cupcake said, the only skilo I know sings that song. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I was. Yeah. That was skilo. That song was actually everywhere. That song was everywhere back in the day. Cupcakes. That song was pretty hot. I mean, I didn't really like it, but I heard it all the damn time. You know. Jay Jamin says, "So unfair. I cannot listen to Native in front of outsiders. Now I'm going to have to deal with dementia damn commercials." I'm sorry, Jay Jamin. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. That's right, Samantha Lake. He is the last felon. Mm-hmm. Yep. And Hoover's about to get him life without parole. Yeah, that's about to happen. That is about to happen. Real says his security had to return the bang bangs back to Toys R Us. Real, did you see them machine guns or whatever the hell they had walking Shirley Strawberry into the restaurant? Oh man, the shit that they think is cool is just ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Let's listen to some more, y'all.
So, that's all, then they don't really know what to say to me either. You know what I'm saying? Especially when she talks to probably talking to everybody else, and they, back and forth. Girl, I want to do that, and this, you know how that shit go.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so I don't feel like wrestling with that, trying to defend myself, and I'm in here, that shit don't do nothing. It does nothing. No good anyway. It's absolutely zero.
And again, what we're hearing is his low self-esteem. He does not know what Shirley Strawberry is listening to. He does not know who she's listening to, but his self-esteem is so damaged and so low that he assumes that everybody is talking about him. He assumes that everybody's telling Shirley Strawberry what to think. And the idea that he thinks that Shirley Strawberry doesn't have her own mind, doesn't have the ability to think for herself, is an insult to Shirley Strawberry. Like, what the fuck? Like, she can think on her own. The conclusions that Shirley Strawberry drew about Nesto came from Shirley Strawberry. Damn sure didn't come from Native Tribe. Damn sure didn't come from Fran. Damn sure didn't come from V. Lenore. Didn't come from Nyla. Shirley Strawberry was able to draw these conclusions on her own. But Ernesto doesn't even respect Shirley Strawberry's mind enough to realize that this woman can draw her own fucking conclusions. He's literally talking to the last woman he slept with on the phone right now as he's complaining about the wife that has paid his lawyer bill. What the fuck? What are we listening to right now? This shit is crazy. This shit is absolutely crazy. Leandra said it came from Debbie. Yeah, oh man, just put everything on Debbie, Leandra. He put everything on Debbie. Debbie and Debbie fat ass, Debbie balloon pop, Debbie this, Debbie that. Can't stand Debbie. Get Debbie on the phone. Hey, Debbie. You remind me of the furniture. You remind me of the furniture in the house, Debbie. I love that fun. You remind me of the furniture, Debbie. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. PYT said Big Head Monica is notification gang. Why you said Big Head Monica? The Real Brown Family Chronicle said Nesto was talking about his business that he opens in the. Oh my God. This was short, so I wasn't really expecting it to say this, but okay, let's try this again. Nesto is talking about his business that he opens to the inmates every night. Oh, oh, I ain't know that. I ain't know that. Okay. Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea. Oh, yo. But see, apparently neither did New Start. New Start said, oh no. Oh my God. Bible Lady in the building. Bible Lady says, good afternoon, Native and Tribe family. Hello, Bible Lady. How are you? We're going to play this call so we can let that comment digest for a minute, okay? We're going to let it breathe, okay?
And then I'm dealing with an older person, so never mind. I'm going to be dead. I better live the best I can live now anyway. They be on that shit every day, so I get tired of hearing that even before I came in here.
You tell her, see, this is that bullshit, y'all. This is what I'm talking about with this motherfucker, man. He says she on some, I'm not gonna live that much longer, so let me live life. Is he not the author of Live Your Life? Shirley, put that, look, Shirley, put that car, get that car back to them people and pay off the money and live your life, Shirley. Live every day, Shirley. Live every day. Now, after he done said that, now he on the phone on January the 16th complaining to Sonya that she wants to live her life after you done already encouraged her to live her life. This motherfucker is the most, oh my God. Oh my God. Why is it a problem? Why is it a problem, Bible Lady? Bible Lady said, yes, Nesto, you are dealing with an older person. Sonya is 88 years old. Talks with TK said, cue the violins. Right. It's a pity party, right? It's a pity party. I'm dealing with an older person. By choice, because if I'm not mistaken, you walked into the Steve Harvey morning show to propose to marry said older person, right? Am I wrong about this? Or did he not choose Shirley? Did he not walk in there on the phone after telling Steve Harvey that he would die for this woman? Did he not choose to marry Shirley? Or was this some kind of arranged marriage that I'm not aware of? Because as far as what I can tell, Nesto chose to marry Shirley Strawberry. So what is all this shit about I'm dealing with an older person? What the fuck? Am I missing something, Attitude and Tylenol? Attitude and Tylenol said she never said that. He keeps trying to put her in the ground. He acts like they are 50 years apart. Exactly, Attitude and Tylenol. What Shirley Strawberry was really trying to get across was that I need a car. Do y'all remember the call that comes after this that we went over the other day from January the 31st, where Shirley kept telling him, well, I need a car. I need a car. Not today or tomorrow, so they both make me sick. Tanya B here says he act like Slowberry is 25 years older. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm dealing with an older person. Real said, Steve asked him, will you die for her? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I die for her. Yeah, I'll die for her. But now all of a sudden I'm dealing with an older person. Justin's mom said he chose her money. She just happened to be part of the deal. Exactly. And that Dude 06 reminds us that Dre said you had to have her. Now all of a sudden I'm dealing with an older person. The Real Brown Family Chronicle says, on a serious note, I truly believe Nesto thought the world that he would outlive Shirley, and he was either going to use drugs to alter her mind or he would have created an accidental unaliving for control. Honestly, the Real Brown Family Chronicle, there's no way to prove any of that, but I would not put that shit past this motherfucker at all. I would not put it past his motherfucking ass at all. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I don't know if that was his plan, the Real Brown Family Chronicles. We can speculate that might have been what he was thinking, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't put it past him. I do not one little bit. Bible Lady says they both make the nail on my baby. They both make the nail on my baby toe itch. That is the first time I've heard that shit, Bible Lady, and I've heard some of everything. Okay, the nail on your baby toe. Okay, all right. Talks with TK says Shirley old and cold, fine as hell. Son, you're just old. Yes, indeed. Let's listen to some more. This shit gets more ridiculous, y'all. We just 4 minutes into this, but it gets more ridiculous. You know what I mean? Miss CLC says, yeah, he thought he would outlive her. Money is the motive. Absolutely. Joseph Bullet says, it's amazing. She is old, but the 40 grand for Krell ain't old. Unbelievable. Right. Joseph Bullard, the fact that he pretends like Shirley Strawberry ain't doing nothing to help him is the most outlandish and outrageous part of this selfish, ungrateful son of a bitch. Like, you think about it. Think about everything that she's going through on the outside, and then he's sitting up here whining and complaining and crying. Didn't Dion tell him to stop crying? Didn't Dion tell his ass to stop all that damn crying? Huh? Dion says, and stop all that damn crying. Dion, your daddy is crying again. Let's listen.
Oh, okay. I feel you. I feel you. Feel you.
So I'm just trying to save my own self right now. That's all you do. That's all I can do right now. Hoping that
That's all you can do.
get my other shit straightened out and not playing no game. I'm just hoping that's it. So.
Right, hoping that the worst is over.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I thought it was over with then, but this took over everything. To me, this took everything. And I'm still trying to get over that, but it's hard to get over that shit right there for me. It really, 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 really is. So I guess I woke up this morning, a few minutes ago, and just said, hey, hold up, you ain't guilty.
Right.
What the fuck are you thinking about? But it's just the accusing part that they get me.
Right.
Yeah, that's
the whole stretch of it. Like, really?
Yeah, that's the part that's getting to me. But I ain't guilty now. I'm not none of that. But it's just a process. That's it.
Oh, no. The crazy system. That. And they try to, and sometimes these defense attorneys, well, this is, they got to prove it. Not in all cases, because I've seen so many situations where the state will come up with some half-assed story and the jury buy it because they feel like because they were accused, they had to do it. That's how they feel. They don't feel like these people are innocent. And let me see what you got to say to prove otherwise. They don't look at that. They look at he's here, he had to do it.
Complete and utter horseshit. She is so damn dumb and so unaware of how dumb she sounds. There is a trial where evidence is presented to the jury. Arguments are presented to the jury. Witness testimony is presented to the jury. The jury does not go into a trial, Sonia, with your dumb ass. A jury does not go into a trial and say he's here, he must have did it, guilty. Okay? And let me address the shit that she's about to say. I'm about to say that black people don't go to jury duty. That's complete and utter nonsense, okay? Because guess what? Your boy done went. They ain't picked me, but I went. You know why? Because if you don't go, okay? If you don't go, these motherfuckers will put a warrant out on you, okay? At least here in Georgia. I don't know how they do it in y'all neck of the woods, but you gotta go. Now, whether or not you get selected for jury duty is a whole other thing that is out of black people's hands. So when she says that black people don't go to jury duty, the shit pissed me off because, again, when people start accusing black people of doing things out of the ordinary that other people don't do, as if we are some kind of anomaly when it comes to society and societal norms, that shit irritates the fuck out of me. Because guess what, Sonya? When I went to my jury duty, when I was summons down there, okay, I went, and guess who else was down there? A bunch of black people. Now it is up to the attorneys to pick who gets to be on the jury, right? You would think that somebody that has allegedly been in the law field for 35 years would know this shit. But instead of that, she wants to accuse black people of being irresponsible enough to not show up to the courthouse whenever there's summons for jury duty. That's what's about to happen. I'm sorry, I had to jump ahead because it shit irritates the fuck out of me whenever I hear people talk about black people in this way. Okay. Well, Kiss My Sass says, black woman here. And in my 50 years of living, I've been summoned 3 times to jury duty and went. Thank you. Thank you. Real says, Native, yes, they will here in Jersey. She can't go because she's a felon, right? Boho Hobo says, I hate her views on race, society, and life in general. Her views are always dumb and toxic. Yes, Boho Hobo, they are. And what makes them dumb, and what makes most people's view on race dumb, is the fact that she doesn't know enough about black people, right? She's a black person, doesn't know enough about black people. When white people say things that are ignorant and dumb about black people, it's because why? They refuse to learn about other cultures. They refuse to understand how other cultures live and the ins and outs. It was James Baldwin that said that in America, I cannot survive without knowing about white people, but white people can survive without knowing about me and how I live and how people in my community work. And that's the divide in the country, right? So when you have a black person, allegedly, like Sonya, okay, we're gonna say alleged. When you have somebody that is black but refuses to acknowledge her own race and also believes the stereotypes about her own race, then yes, Boho Hobo, her views are going to be dumb and toxic. They are. Because she's literally grabbing stereotypes from other people that she's heard, and she's assigning them to the people that look like her. Okay? That's the way that works, and that's the reason why we have this divide, right? That's the reason why when we put a Trump in office, it's the most dangerous shit that we could ever do. Because he is somebody that definitely has no clue about other people that don't look like him. He has no clue. This man does not know the difference between El Salvador, Ecuador, Spain, Mexico, Puerto Rico. He has no idea the difference between any of those people. He just knows that they don't talk like him. They don't look like him. That's what he knows, right? And he assigns all these stereotypes to these people. They're in gangs. They got to be grapists. They got to be all this other stuff. But I'm pretty sure there's a few good ones. That's what he said. Yes, Beverly Pierce, she is an idiot. Mm-hmm. And yes, One Pepsi, she does hate herself. Okay, all of that is very true. Okay, so let's listen to some more. Again, listen to what she's about to say.
And that's what's fucked up. And you have to defend on that. You can't defend on the premises of the bullshit of innocent until proven guilty. No, it's not that. Because if you dealing with anybody, they feel like since you've been charged, there's some truth to it. If it's not all true.
There you go.
But why they calling him out on it? Then it had to be something. You know, that's just the go-to, and it's fucked up. And they need to realize that police lie, DAs lie, and they exaggerate, and they love to fuck with people, and they don't care. That's what has to be stressed. And when you're dealing with, and we don't go to, and that's the only thing I can say that came out that asshole's mouth correctly is the fact that we don't like to go to jury duty. And it's fucked up, and we need to learn because we're mainly on trial than any other race. So we need to learn how to go to jury duty and properly make sure people get good, proper justice when they go in front of a judge. But if everybody's white and, that mentality where they only know life through TV and that's it because they don't go out in the world to understand anything other than this is what,
Okay, so let me ask you, did he tell you, I'm just going to call him that, but did he tell you a strategy plan that he thought was this as well? Did Pinocchio tell you that?
So Sonya got her worldview cut off, right, by Nesto. But as you heard her say, that the reason why Nesto is in trouble is because black people aren't going to come in and just free him. Right? Black people aren't just going to come in on the jury and just free him. It's going to be a white jury, and the white jury is going to actually hold him accountable. Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that that's what she was trying to say? What she was trying to say was black people are going to look at your skin color, ignore all the facts of the case, and free you because black people just don't give a damn about law. We don't give a damn about order. The only thing that we as black people give a damn about is other black people being free out of jail. And I can tell you right now, and I'm pretty sure every black person in this chat will tell you right now that we have no desire to be around a Nesto. We have no desire to let the Nestos of the world be in our communities, preying on our communities, right? We have no desire for crime and lawlessness in our communities. And we don't give a damn if you black, if you white. We don't give a damn about none of that. But some kind of way, Sonya, in her infinite wisdom, believes that what we as black people will do on a jury is just say, fuck that, let him go, he's black, good night. And that the white people, hey, let's talk about it all. This is what she's saying when she says what she just said. She's saying that the white people are going to look at the facts of the case. The white people are going to listen to the testimony, and the white people are going to hold his black ass accountable. That's what she's saying. That's what she's saying. That they have more of an appreciation for the justice system than black people do. And that in itself is an insult to black people's intelligence. Well, Kiss My Sass says her thought process is exactly why she hates Fonny. She hates Fonny for she hates black women for a bunch of reasons. But, well, Kiss My Sass, you are correct. This is the thought process behind why she hates Fonny, why she thinks that black people being in charge should mean that more black people are free. Because she thinks that we all are in love with Nestos, and we're not. As far as I'm concerned, I'm trying to get all these Nestos as far away from me, as far away from anybody that I love as I possibly can, because what good has Nesto done anybody? Yeah, he might have picked up Debbie from the airport. He might have got Dre out the woods, but that does not balance out all the bullshit that he's done to people if you look at his alleged victims. What up, though? Hello, hello, hello. DMV703, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. Beautifully Made says, not at all in my Nesto's voice with spit dripping out my mouth. Oh, my God. So, Chanel Heslop says, so just a question, regardless of guilt based on evidence, the fact that you are black makes you innocent. So basically, Chanel Heslop, what she's saying is that the way that the American justice system is supposed to work is that you're innocent until proven guilty, right? However, he's being held in jail, and the court system, when they bring the jury in, she's under the impression that some kind of way he's automatically found guilty and having to prove his innocence, when that's not really the case. Right now, what Sean Hoover is having to do, by the way, I gotta play this. What Sean Hoover's having to do is he's having to position Nesto in a way that seems very impossible to do. He's having to position Nesto as being innocent, even though there is a mountain of evidence. There's a mountain of testimony and a mountain of witnesses that are against him. He has the impossible task of trying to position Nesto as innocent until proven guilty. And that's the problem that Ernesto and Sonia are having right now, is that all this shit keeps happening and all these indictments and all these other charges keep rolling in, and it makes him look more and more guilty because he has more and more charges. That's the problem that that they're having. But no, being black does not make you innocent, especially in the United States of America. Miss CLC says Nesto and Sidehand are just alike. Both are very slow self-esteem, have very low self-esteem. They are uneducated and don't want to learn. They don't listen to no one. They both have never worked a legal job, no stability. Sonia's worked a legal job. It just ain't been nothing, it ain't been nothing that pays a lot, but it's not career building. You know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, you're right, Miss CLC. You're right. You're right. What up, though? Says who's spending their Social Security checks on a bum? Right. Let me see. Hey, let's talk about it all. Said definitely can tell when she worked in the legal system was crooked. Yeah. Hey, let's talk about it all. She doesn't know what the fuck she is. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Bible lady, you ain't seen this? I'm gonna show you one more time, Bible lady. Okay. Old Life Without Parole, Bible lady. That's him. Sage said, but Native, he let a woman sleep in his ambulance one night. He gave a homeless vet a broom and said he would help him build his credit. Nesto is a saint, y'all. Yeah, according to Nesto, right? According to Nesto. One Pepsi says, I wonder if Nesto is keeping up with his teeth plate. Probably not. Real says they both hate women. They do. That is very true. Prima Wanda. Hey, Prima Wanda, did I say hey to you? Prima Wanda says, I'm Native. I'm not trying to be have a VPOC moment with you, but you missed my super chat. I don't want any smoke. Just saying, I didn't miss it, Prima Wanda. I promise I was going back to get it. I promise. As a matter of fact, I'm going back to get it now, okay? I don't want no smoke with you up there, okay? I don't want no smoke with you at all right? I really don't. But I promise I was saving it. I was really, really saving it. Prima Wanda, thank you so much for the super chat. Prima Wanda says, love when you discuss our Black history. Thank you, Prima Wanda. I love it too. To the point where I am really considering, doing another channel just for that, because I love discussing it too. I feel like it's something that we think we know, but there's just so many layers to it and so much stuff has happened. There's a lot of things that went underreported. There's a lot of stories that we don't know about. And so I love it. I love diving into it and having these discussions. But thank you, Prima Wanda, for the super chat. I don't want no smoke with you either. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We good? We good, Prima Wanda? Are we good? I hope that we are good. All right. Yes, Siri Colette. Life without look, Siri Colette, this is him. He's doing his Zen thing, y'all. It's a Zen thing, okay? It is a Zen thing, okay? Miss CLC said, my bad, side hen did work 35 years in the legal field, working under the table on her knees for all that attorney, for the attorney that she knows, so she could keep her state benefits. My bad. It's okay, Miss CLC. It's okay, Miss CLC. It's okay. Thank you for correcting that, okay? Bell Towers My Home says, before I comment, is Black but Not Bitter here and is the pit open? Why are those things important? I haven't seen Black but Not Bitter, but why are those things important? Because yes, the furnace and the pit are open, okay? The real VB says, I'm so sick of Pinky and the Brain with all their master plans and complaints. Like, this fool has only had a jaywalking ticket and now unlawfully convicted. Nigga has 19 cycles. What the fuck? Yes. Bible Lady said, it's the gap in the shirt for me. Did he pop a button? Is he sitting on hay? Oh, I'll show you again. Yes, he popped a button, and he's sitting on moss. Okay, he's sitting on moss. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's listen to some more.
Why didn't you get paid for another lawyer and all that? Did he tell you that strategy plan?
Did he tell you about for the second situation, the third situation?
Yeah. Did he tell you that?
He just said you have to get one. He just said he wasn't gonna do it. He just said he don't do it.
Right, but he gave me a strategy I play for the other shit to get rid of that. That's what he was telling me when he came. I'm saying myself.
Well, I know the thing they have to prove, depending on what they're talking about. Because again, we have no idea what they're talking about because you don't have anything explicit on your phone or in your possession. So whatever they're trying to call child pornography that was in your possession, we have to see what that is first. Like, what the fuck are y'all even talking about? And then, is that an adult or is that a child?
Right.
Because it could be, if they're saying if anything is explicit on your phone, we know for a certainty you have to be an adult.
Right.
So why are y'all calling it a child? What we trying to do? And I feel like if they're calling anything explicit on your phone a child, they just reaching because they need a reason to keep you in. And let's call this child pornography.
So
you know,
that's I won't know that until tomorrow.
We won't know anything till we talk to the probably the senator's office to see who's got the case and what all it entails, what you're talking about.
Yeah, and that's tomorrow. So I'm just throwed off. But yeah.
You need to do a power of attorney with your son or your brother.
I need to do what?
A power of attorney.
A power of attorney to who?
To somebody in your camp if you don't feel like she's going to make. So that they can't, certain things that they don't talk to, they go automatically to the spouse. You have a spouse, but you have grown kids, but because you have a spouse, everything automatically goes to your spouse as far as deciding for you and speaking on your behalf and all that other stuff. Or, information and all that stuff, unless they talk to you specifically.
Oh, ain't nobody talking to me about nothing. That's the...
Oh my God, they are so fucking dumb. So her way around. See, and this is the thing about I think was it Villanor that was talking about when the side chick is going outside of her side chick duties. This is another instance of that, right? Sonya is always trying to go around Shirley. Like they both are trying to go around. So now the way to go around Shirley is to get power of attorney to somebody that will do some shit that Shirley Strawberry won't do. Is that what we're doing? We doing that, Sonya? That's what we doing. Nasty ass. What you breathing for? Thank you so much for the super chat. Says, so Native, I asked Sonya's YouTube BFF the following. Sonya stated during a previous call that it is very likely that it could be her in the photos. So is it safe to say that that was Sonya with the animals? Now she mad. Well, what you're breathing for, first of all, thank you for the super chat. Second of all, you have to understand that Sonya's YouTube BFF, Infamous Sylvia, is just as stupid as she is, okay? So you have to realize that you're dealing with dumb people and you cannot present reasonable arguments to dumb people, okay? So when you're dealing with stupidity, right, you have to understand what you're breathing for. This woman reads at like a second grade level, okay? So you can't expect complex ideas or even anything that would be considered satire. You cannot consider you got to consider who you're talking to, right? She doesn't pronounce S's. She can't pronounce words. She falls asleep on lives. So keep that in mind when you present an idea to somebody of such low IQ. Okay? That's the reason why she's mad. All right. So just remember that what you're breathing for. The next time you present something like that to somebody who is an absolute ignoramus. Okay. All right. Just dumb as all get out. All right. Keep that in mind. Because of course she mad. She mad because you ask questions and she ain't got words to answer them questions because she's not good at words. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you for the super chat. What you're breathing for. I appreciate that. Aunt Natty, thank you so for the super chat. Says Nesto is a professional criminal. I don't know how professional he is because he keeps going to jail. Professionals don't keep getting caught. Okay. Now, Aunt Natty, I will say I would replace professional in your comment with habitual. The man has been to jail 19 fucking times, okay? So I would say that Nesto is a habitual criminal and not necessarily a professional criminal because the professional criminals get to be in the White House. See, the habitual criminals end up in the Cobb County Adult Correctional Facility awaiting for a trial that's going to send him to a federal facility or a prison facility in the near future. See? So there's a distinct difference, Aunt Natty. But thank you so much for the super chat. I do appreciate that very much. Okay. What you're breathing for, say a professional inmate. Yeah. EK in the building. Hello, EK. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Miss CLC says, LOL, Silverback with her 3 master's degrees really need to go see a professional hairstylist. She is too old and stupid. Yeah, well, look, Miss CLC, that lady thinks she's doing her thing over there, and she is. You know what I mean? She doing her thing over there, and I don't know if maybe she's getting turned down by hairstylists. Hairstylists are like, hell no, I got other shit to do. I don't know what the hell's going on over there, Miss CLC, but you know. I don't know what's going on over there. It is rather crazy. Crazy shit, okay? Callie Cooley in the building says professional criminals have a stash for bond and a stash for when they get out. Yes, they do, Callie Cooley, and they get to go to the White House, okay? They get to go to the White House, right? Nesto is a liar, but he's not a Trump-level liar because, see, Trump lied his way into the first election. He lied his way into this one, and he lying to folks right now. So see, Nesto lie, but Nesto lie, and he ends up in the damn Cobb County Adult Correctional Facility. Okay, that's how that happens. That is how that happens. Okay, but let's listen to some more of these dumbasses right here. Okay.
I know.
Yeah. I've never been interviewed or nothing, and I got to stay on it because that's what's been happening to me with all this other shit. I've never been interviewed and never had no problem. I ain't had shit. I've never had nothing. I have nothing. So I just know that going to court this week, this should bring something. Something should start moving with this.
Mm-hmm.
I just hate that everybody done fell out when it's time to get down for real. That's the part that's killing me right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just being honest with you. That's the part, because it's the communication. I don't know what's being done, what's going to be said. I don't know nothing there, because nobody ain't be talking to nobody now for real. So it's over with. Let somebody stand up and say, hey, man, I'm a better man. It's about trying to get the man out. I'm going to get out my feelings. Can you get your feelings? Let's get. That shit ain't going to happen. That shit.
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Why you got that goddamn money? Yes, it is. He gonna get out his feelings.
Well,
that's what he gonna do. He gonna get out his feelings.
Yeah, well, that's what's going on right now, and I'm hoping they don't throw that shit all nationwide like I'm just a Sho Nuff motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
We're not exempt.
You a what? Wait, you hope they don't show? Wait, what now? You hope they don't do what?
That shit.
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Why you got that goddamn money? Yes, it is. He gonna get out his feelings.
Yeah.
That's what he gonna do. He gonna get out his feelings.
Yeah. Well, that's what's going on right now. And I'm hoping they don't throw that shit all nationwide like I'm just a Sho Nuff motherfucker.
You a Sho Nuff motherfucker? You don't want them to throw it out there like you a Sho Nuff motherfucker, huh? That would be bad if they threw it out there like you was a Sho Nuff motherfucker, right? Uh-huh. Nesto, the Sho Nuff motherfucker. That's what Nesto is. All right? That's what Nesto is. Let me show y'all something. Something that I ran across. And I was intending to show this to y'all, and I apologize I haven't showed it to you up to now. But I ran across this, and it was very sweet and very tender, okay? And so, you know, I like to have sweet and tender moments, you know what I mean? I do. I really, really do. So I'm gonna show y'all this, and y'all try not to laugh, all right? I know that's a tall task, okay? But I'm gonna show y'all this, and y'all just try not to laugh at this, okay? Because it is very sweet and tender, whether you think so or not, okay? So I don't want to see a whole bunch of laughing emojis in the comments when I show y'all this, okay? But y'all look at this. Y'all look at this. Okay. All right. This is what Sonya is hoping happens, okay? This is what Sonya hopes happens one day. She's hoping that, okay, see, there y'all go with the laughing emojis. I told y'all, Chick-fil-A gal, no more ponytails. I told y'all not to laugh. Justin's mom, Chocolate Thunder, I told y'all not to laugh. This was a tender moment, and y'all laughing. Stop it. See why I can't show y'all shit. This is why I can't show y'all nothing. Okay? Y'all steady laughing and shit. Okay? This is, look. I said specifically, do not laugh at this. I said, do not laugh. And everybody in here laughing, okay? But ultimately, this is what Sonya is trying to accomplish, okay? Slow and ugly together, okay? This is what this Miss Lady, I didn't even know you was here, okay? Slow and ugly together, okay? They are, I'm not showing y'all nothing else, man. I thought I could bring this to y'all and y'all would have just a little bit of maturity about this, okay? I really thought, okay, Snowbird said this really warms my heart. That's what it was supposed to do, okay? Slow and ugly together. This is what Miss Boogie Down, stop it. I can't show y'all shit. I can't show y'all. I can't have no kind of moment with y'all. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping. See, this is why I can't show y'all that. I was really trying to show y'all. And Justin's mom. Look, just Nikki said slugly. You see what I'm saying? I can't show y'all nothing. I can't show y'all nothing. I'm Miss Lady. Miss Lady, I was expecting you to look, look. Well, kiss my ass. I was just saying, I wanted y'all to really just take this in as a, as a moment. Okay. But y'all can't even act right. Y'all can't even act right. Damn, man. I thought we could. Man, I can't show. Man, let me take this off the screen. I can't show y'all nothing, man. Y'all just determined to act a fool every single time, man. I really thought we was gonna have a moment. I really did. Damn, we can't even do that. We can't even do that. What you say? Hold on. Who said Talks with TK's that's the name of their podcast? Slow and ugly together. Look, Attitude and Tylenol celebrating 13 months of membership. Thank you, Attitude and Tylenol, for rocking with your boy for 13 months. Says Dion should put that pic on a pair of skinny jeans. Listen, we got a member milestone. I'm gonna play the music and let y'all, calm down, because y'all are really acting a fool right now. Okay. Look, Attitude and Tylenol, this member milestone is for you. Okay. Attitude and Tylenol, thank you so much for 13 months of membership. I appreciate that. Okay, now can we have a moment of zen real quick? Okay, that was our moment of zen. Okay, we can cleanse our palate. All right, we can move on. All right, because y'all don't act right, man. Y'all don't act right. Just because they this is what Sonya is trying. Ms. Veronica, this is Sonya's goal right here. Okay, this is the goal. She wants them to be slow and ugly together. That is what she wants. Okay, so I it's important to have goals, Ms. Veronica. It is. Okay, and this is her goal. Butterfly diva in her mind. Yes. I'm sorry. I know I made this, but it makes me laugh because of the way that Sonya, because Sonya's face in this picture is so damn funny. But yes, this is hilarious. I'm sorry. This is absolutely hilarious. Okay. Hello, Rakia. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. Okay. I appreciate that. All right, y'all. Okay. Are we ready? Can we move on? Can we move on? Okay, can we move on? I'm just saying, because y'all tripping, man. Y'all are absolutely tripping. Yes, they are, Leandra. In that picture, they are so happy together. Okay, all right, they are so happy together. Shirley testified finally. Look, I don't know if you should be watching the show at work. Okay, Shirley testified finally said, "I'm leaving. I just screamed at my desk." Okay, we don't want that. We don't want that. Okay. Ms. Lady said, "That's right, Sonya. Reach for the stars. Nesto is your man." Mm-hmm. That's right. That's your man. All right, Sonya? That is your man.
That's gonna.
We're not simple. Well, that's the least of the worries is the reputation. Right now, it's just getting past, getting you out, getting this over with. Reputations come and go. We ain't worried about it. We ain't worried about it.
Okay.
There's things you can do in this world to earn income that your reputation won't have. They're not looking for your reputation or trying to Google you or no shit like that. Not everybody trying to Google some damn body.
Yeah, but it means
no, but everybody is doing background checks, you idiot. Yeah, so I don't know why you think Googling and background checks are like so different. When you go to a job, ain't nobody trying to have nobody around them that's going to steal. I don't want you working my cash register if I know that you have a history of stealing and you don't mind stealing and you've been convicted of stealing, and not just stealing, but robbing people with a weapon pointed in their face. No, if that's your history, that's your capacity, Fuck no, I don't want you at my job. So I don't have to Google that. It's called a background check. And somebody with 35 years of law experience should know what a background check is. Dumbass. Okay, let's see. Now, Thirsty Rabbit is celebrating 7 months of membership. Says, you must send that pic to Nesto. If I knew how to get a pic to Nesto, I would absolutely do that. But Thirsty Rabbit, thank you so much for 7 months of membership, y'all. It is another member milestone. Thirsty Rabbit, thank you so much for 7 whole months of membership. I appreciate you rocking with your boy for over half a year. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Real Brown Family Chronicle said, Native Tribe Urban Media, which one is slow and which one is ugly? I'm in confusement. Well, I'm going to say that the person on the left is slow, okay? And I'm going to venture out and say that the little thing on the right, let's look at it now. Let's look at it. Okay. Matter of fact, let me see. Make it a little bit bigger for you so you see. That one right there on the right side, a little bit ugly, okay? Little bit ugly, okay? I'm just saying, a little bit ugly, okay? I hope that clears it up. I hope that clears it up for you, okay? I hope it does. I hope it does. Just a touch of ugly. Uh-huh. Just a touch of ugly. Just a touch. Just a touch. Say says, Nesto not going to be trusted to shovel snow. He will figure out a way to sell it to upgrade his social media since his fake social media was so successful. Yes, AJ, he will probably do that. Okay. Say says, it's interchangeable depending on the day and time. I still say the one on the right is ugly. I'm sticking to that. I am sticking to that. Okay. All right. Just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Let's J Jam Peaches and Herb wannabe. Let's listen, y'all.
Me though.
I know, but I know, but don't worry about it.
Yeah, that shit means a lot to me.
I know.
Yeah.
But
Fuck being
we'll get past all of this stupidity and all of this dumb shit. And sometimes you can't see that it's going to be a better day. It will be.
Say sometimes you can't see the other what?
You can't see that it's going to be a better day, but it will be.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you just get at your lowest point, like a person stuck on an island, and it's on their last day before they feel like they're going to die, and they get found, you know?
Right. Okay.
You could be thinking, all hope is gone. I've been on this bitch for 30 days. I got nothing. I'm about to die because my stomach is touching my back. I'm dehydrated. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, here comes a ship. And you're saved. Just when you just really just lost all hope. But the thing is, you just have to always think it's going to get better. Don't know when and how and all of that. But this is some bullshit. And it's going to get better. And they reaching because it's so surprising that right after he made the comment that Roswell has nothing to support the accusations with that girl, all of that bullshit. Now all of a sudden, 6 months in, we got some pornography. Well, how about if y'all found and saw this shit back in July, why did it take you 6 months to bring it out? You could have brought that charge out back then if that's when it happened. How are you going to stall on something that you feel like it's a definite felony? If that's a definite felony, then why didn't you bring it out then? Why are y'all picking and choosing?
There you go.
That doesn't even make any sense.
At all.
Just like the fact that y'all put it on TV. Why you do that? If you had all of this information to charge them on, but you want to put it on TV trying to find more victims, where's the victims? There's no victims. He didn't do this shit. Come again.
And which I knew
Just
that.
let it go. Instead of they be so determined and gun strong, hold strong on this shit. They just can't just let shit go. Well, let's find something else then. Fuck it. We can't. We gotta. It's something. It's gotta be something. He had to do something. You know. Just because somebody was bad 20 years ago, I mean they bad today. People are different. A lot of people in their 20s do fucked up shit. There's a lot of people that tried drugs and did certain things that were unspeakable in their 20s. And they completely turn their life around in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, or whatever. I always feel like people are a watered-down version of themselves as they get older. Some people stay hyped, a lot of people change. No, for real. I always say that. Because, oh boy, ask me, about do I got any stuff? I sure do.
What?
Ask me about my past.
What?
And then let it alone, which I probably thought in my mind. He probably went and ran my name, to see.
Right.
And the next day, asked me to see if I'm gonna talk on it. Oh, I got some felonies. Yeah, I'm not gonna brag about it, but I ain't gonna lie about it. It is what it is. My 20s was my 20s, and nobody died. I didn't fuck nobody over. Did some shit that they, that society called against the law, and that is what it is.
Right.
It's whatever.
I understand that. I understand exactly
So,
what you mean.
it is what it is. And then he's just like, yeah, but you sat there and said you used to do some shit in your 20s. But I think that motherfucker lied just to make himself try to come off, because he tried to say that he used to do some shit before he went into law. But I'm thinking, yeah, sometimes dudes be trying to sound cooler than what they are, and I just don't see it, because you just come off too much as a cornball to sit there and say you did some shit like that. Like, I don't see that being your stilo at all. For real. Guys be lying to just be thinking that's some, you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, well maybe she like bad boys. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm affiliated with somebody. Yeah, and everybody's stupid. Like, you be thinking people green and shit. Like, no, like, listening to your conversation, that ain't even you. Like, you can't even fake that at all to say that.
Not at all.
Period. And so, you can't even fake that. Why you here? How old is this? I don't need this city. I've gotten mail since then. No, I don't have any other mail that came here. My brother said he's straight, but he was like, "You handsome looking guy." I don't know how he saw your picture. Oh, I do. I know how to say. I do.
Say that again.
We got a group. We got a group chat. Me and the sisters and the brothers. We got a group chat.
And he said, "You said what now?"
And I said, somebody said something about you. And I was like, I love him. And then my sister put a comment, a LOL on it, and then I put a picture of you on there after my brother saw you. He was a good looking guy.
What? You was in a family group chat and somebody said something. This is how Sonya, see, you can tell, let me tell you how you can know Sonya's lying. Sonya lies in vagueness. Sonya never gives you any details. That's how you know she lying. So somebody said something about Nesto. And she said, I love him. And then she put a picture of him in the, well, why would you do that if they already know who the fuck you talking about? Can you imagine being in your family group chat? Thank you, Sensible Creation Sister. Now, ain't that dumb? You in you in your family group chat, and somebody said something about Nesto, right? They said something, boys Nana. Okay. Psycho Boney, they said something. Okay. And she said, but I love him. I love him. Miss Lady, but I love him. And then I put your picture there, and my brother was like, well, he is a good looking guy. This shit sounds so stupid that even if it was real, which I don't think it is, but even if it was real, this sounds like a very dumb and immature thing to do. This lady's almost 90 years old. D. Shell says, my sister would first cuss me out and then be concerned over my mental if I sent pics of someone else's incarcerated husband. Thank you, D-Shell. Thank you. The real VB says, this hoe refuses to say, hold the fuck on before yelling and starting a side convo, right? Yes, Miss Veronica, her brother. Uh-huh. Yep. Glass half full said, did her brother say that? She lying. I don't know about Quentin. I don't know about Quentin now. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that, the glass half full. Because Quentin is kind of questionable with his sovereign citizen ass, okay? Miss Boogie Down, thank you so much for the super chat. Miss Boogie Down says, all lies were told. Yes, they were, Miss Boogie Down. Yes, they were. All lies, okay? Bible Lady said, you're in your family group chat and drop a picture of someone else's husband and say, I love him. See, Bible Lady, part of the problem is that they're so like unaware of their own stupidity. They are so unaware of how stupid that, Bible Lady, even if that did happen, right? Even if this is a true story, she doesn't even realize how dumb this sounds as a true story. Has just completely unaware. And that in itself is disturbing, Bible Lady. I ain't gonna lie. That's just dumb. Liz MC says, what she does not know is that Nasty Nesto hid his taste for corn. He got caught in his big age. Liz MC, she thinks that everything about a person comes out in your 20s, right? So if you have a thing for CP and it didn't come out in your 20s, there's no way that you could be 50 and they discover that you have a thing for CP. Oh no, that's according to Sonya. When, like you say, Liz MC, these types of things, these societal norms, when people feel like that they are going against a societal norm, they will hide it, they will bury it, they will make sure that nobody finds out. Nesto did not intend for people to realize that he has a thing for CP. But it's so obvious that he does, because why else the fuck would it be on his shit? So you're right. You're right. You are right. Ducky Dexter said, no. They said, are you still talking to that piece of shit? What you're breathing for said, my sister would beat me out about the face. Real says, they asked, what are those BDBs on the back of his head? Yep, I'm telling you, this shit is so dumb. EK says, Sonya, I'm sure Krell used his past to inspire. He may have done something illegal, but he turned his life around. However, Nesto keeps doing dumb, nasty shit. EK, thank you for this comment, because you're right. People do have a past, but what people do is they overcome that past. What people like Nesto like to do is keep repeating that past. So if you're a criminal in your 20s, you continue to be a criminal in your 30s. And then when you're a criminal in your 30s, you go on to your 40s. Whereas people who have had past, like Malcolm X, right? Famously Malcolm X. You know, we've seen it on the big screen. We've read it in the books. What Malcolm X did, but what Malcolm X did was transform his life to be something greater than what he once was. Nesto has never done that. And to be honest with you, EK, never has Sonya. Sonya is still the same Sonya. Slow, dim-witted, underdeveloped, all of that. That's who she is. That's who she likes being, right? Because ultimately, change is difficult. It's not easy to go from doing the thing that you used to do to doing a new thing. That's not easy. And so what lazy, unmotivated, dumb people like Nesto and Sonya like to do is they like to continue the cycle and keep doing what they're used to doing, what's comfortable to them, and then want to get mad when that shit keeps not working. When it keeps not working out for them, they get mad at society, they get mad at the world, and instead of taking a look on the inside and saying, I should be doing better with my life. EK, thank you for the super chat. EK says, I'm 52 years old, and I'm not putting shit in a group chat about a married criminal. The fuck? Absolutely, EK. Most people would not. Thank you for this super chat, because most people would not. Okay. Bible Lady very succinctly says, people have a past. Nesto has a pattern. And that's exactly what I'm saying. You can have a past. You know, everybody has done some things that they're not proud of. All of that, right? None of us are above that. However, what we as regularly functioning people in society, what we have a tendency to do is we overcome that and we do better, right? That's what the majority of us regular folks do instead of repeating the pattern. Thank you for that, Bible Lady. Thank you. Ms. Lady said, did you hear how giddy she was about that? Yeah, she's absolutely giddy about Nesto and making these stories up to make him believe that she's so in love with him. That's all this is. This is her flexing right now. AK's POV said, past versus pattern is so real. Absolutely. Hello, Free to Be Me. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Make Beauty Forever says, self-evaluation is a skill of maturity and wisdom. Absolutely. Absolutely. Free to Be Me says, hey, Native, what up, though? What up, though, Free to Be Me? How are you doing today? Psycho Boney says, Hen relates better to criminals. Yeah, she does. She absolutely does. Let's listen to some more.
But he's straight. But he will say, you know, person, da 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 da. And I was like, he's so cute. And then Patricia told me today, was like, Quentin was like, yeah, her friend has a nice looking old guy. Because, you know, they be falling the fuck apart and da 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 da. And he was like, yeah, he's a nice looking guy.
So, yes, to answer you all's question, Quentin said he's a nice looking guy. Okay. Quentin said he's a nice looking guy. Okay. Miss Principal, thank you so much for the super chat. I do appreciate that. Miss Principal says Nesto life story is him going to prison, getting out, and letting a badass lesbian teach him how to use the strap and how to keep what he got to keep. Okay, Miss Principal. Okay. All right. That is his life story, Miss Principal. Yes, it is. Thank you for the super chat. You are absolutely right. Ducky Dexter says she's giddy over somebody else's guy. Indeed. This is what low self-esteem gets you, folks. This is what low self-esteem gets you. You're excited about loving on Shirley Strawberry's husband, Carol's husband, Ethel's husband, Bernice's husband, all right, Hattie Mae's husband, Hattie B's husband, Miss Lula Mae from down the street husband, Miss Irene, the Candy Lady's husband, right? Helen Mae, Addie Mae, what's the other? Hold on, what's the other lady name? What's the other lady name? Husband, let me see, Miss Greenfield, who sells the peas around the corner, her husband, okay, Maud's husband, right? Okay, all right, just as Maud. You excited about these other women's husband? You know what I mean? Like, this ain't a single man we talking about. We talking about you fucking with somebody else's husband. Elvira's husband. Yeah. Catherine with the C, says Samantha Lake. That's Catherine with a C. They always like to draw that distinction. It's not with a K. Yeah, baby. This Miss Catherine with a C. Miss Gertrude. Right. Miss Gertrude. Okay. And Bible Lady says, low self-esteem gets you Edith, Bertha, Mabel, Pearlie Mae, Edna, Betty Jean, incarcerated husband. That's right, Justice Mom. Miss Mabel. Okay. All right. Leandra says, and the only one in the group chat that said he looked good is a man, a very sovereign man. Okay. Ms. Lady says she really thought she hit the jackpot with Nesto and Shirley Strawberry's money. That's why she was so excited. Yes, indeed. Now, Sensible Creation Sister, why you say Mark's husband? Huh? CJ said Martha, Bertha, Beulah, Ruth, Pauline, Charlie Mae, Josephine, Johnny Mae. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, CJ. She's excited about the man that married all them people and ain't bothered but to get divorced from a few. Lucille, Sierra, all of them. Oh, Clara. That's right, Clara. Ooh, Clara. That Clara. Clara Jean. Yeah, yeah. Glass half full says Iona May. Yeah, Iona May. Yeah, yeah. He probably got her somewhere down in South Georgia. Somewhere down in South Georgia. Okay. Lily said Della Reese husband. See, I'm done, Lily. I'm done with you. I am done. I am done. Barry Muffin said, no, he in Georgia, so it's Miss Willie Jean. Willie Jean. That's right. That's right. Miss R. Clark said, Kidney Punch Ken's husband. At the moment, that is who he is. Let's listen to some more.
What did you say, Audrey? Shut up. That bitch gonna make me listen to that. Try to put me in jail. No, we're not talking about her. So smart ass.
Who are you talking to?
My daughter. Talking about Audrey too.
Oh.
Fuck no, not her.
Oh, that was a side piece joke. That's all.
Why? She trying to be funny. Come on, that's your sister? No. So is Vonda. She ain't coming.
Okay, so she made her mind up. She gonna go on back.
She gonna go back. So remember, I was trying to figure out. Okay, so I'll go into the townhouse with her, but if she don't come, I don't have to go into the townhouse. I can just go get a van and park in front of my daughter's house.
Damn.
I don't know. You know my mind. I'll figure it out.
Wait a minute. Wait. Attitude and Tylenol, thank you so much for the super chat. Attitude and Tylenol say he married 85% of the women who marched on Selma. God dog it. God. I can't with you. Attitude, I don't know. I cannot with you. Thank you for the super chat. 85% of the women who marched on Selma. I am done. I am absolutely. I'm done. I can't. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, though. I appreciate it. Let's listen to some more.
I'll probably go into the townhouse. I'll probably go into the townhouse. I see. That's June. You'll be home by then, so.
Hey, this shit's funny. Okay.
Why you laugh? Let's get in the universe.
It's gonna go by fast for you because you really ain't ready to deal with all that. But right now,
no. Hey,
it's gonna go slow for me.
It's gonna go slow because you have nothing in there to occupy your time. But I'm gonna give you some books you're gonna read. I'm gonna just keep sending you some books and you're gonna read. And I'm gonna talk to the attorney and I'm gonna be so fake for you. I'm gonna try to find some fakeness. And I'm going to go be fake.
You're going to find
and I'm going to find some fakeness. And I'm going to call your attorney and be fake. So that I can figure out what we need to figure out to make sure he do what he do. I'm going to pull some fakeness because I have never been fake. I just cut people.
Being fake is called strategizing and it's called common sense. I mean, sometimes...
No, it's called business. That's what it's going to be called. It's going to be business. And he's going to sit there. He's going to sit there and swear up and down. Well, he told me not to talk to. I'm going to say this one more time to you, and you're not going to say it again. I'm the person on his behalf that called you, and me and him together decided to retain you and deal with you during this case. Unless you put it in writing, when you go see him or video record him saying that, we're going to keep the energy going like it was when we first met. That's what we're going to keep doing because me and him have never had a problem in life. And there's no reason for that statement to be true. And you can sit there and say it, but that's just, I don't even want to go. I'm not going to bring it up. I'm going to just talk to him like he never said that shit. And if he try to stall and not talk about it, then we're going to have a fucking problem.
Okay.
But it's been 3 days since I spoke to him. So hopefully he's over the whole situation of him trying to get personal with me. Because it's been 3 days. So now get that shit out your head, because we're not going to have no personal situation, no personal conversation. Our conversation is only going to be about Nesto's defense. That's it. That's all. Period. As it was supposed to be from the first day we spoke. It is all about his defense and what he wants and what you're doing. And he's going to have to come and see you twice a week. Just to update you. And I'm going to tell him, if you don't want to talk to me, that is fine. I just need, at end of the day or every 2 days, I just need an email update on what's going on in his case so that I know what I need to do on my end or who I need to talk to or reach out on my end. That's all I'm going to say to him. You don't have to talk to me. You're not the only person I know in Atlanta in law.
Well, then why the fuck ain't nobody else jumped in on this shit then? If he's doing such a terrible job, he wanted to fuck you, and then when he couldn't fuck you, he got mad. That's what you saying. If that's the case, and you know all these other people in law in Atlanta, how come ain't nobody else double dutched into this shit? How come ain't nobody else jumped into the rope? Why is Krill the only one? How much money did you put down to retain him, as somebody asked earlier? What exactly does that mean? I know what to do on my end. What the fuck? What exactly can you do exactly, Miss I'm not actually an attorney? I'm just curious. This heifer and her boldness is really crazy. And look, Miss Boogie Down said this bitch is delusional. Right. You know all these people in Atlanta that's in law, but yet you cannot get him better representation than Krill Lewis. You damn sure can't get him better representation than Sean Life Without Parole. Who? It's a moment of zen. Ain't that peaceful, y'all? Ain't that peaceful? Huh? Ain't that peaceful? Let me do it again. It's so zen. It is just so zen. Can't you just feel that button popping off his shirt? It's zen, y'all. It's just zen. But I'm just curious. She talk all this shit. Lady Redbird, and yet ain't got no extra help on this case. Is dealing with a man who over his last 2 trials got both of his clients life without parole, but yet knows all these people, all these great legal minds in Atlanta, but yet ain't nobody jumped in. Ain't nobody jumped in, glass half full. Lady Dimple said, girl, bye. Thank you. Girl, bye. I don't understand. People that talk all this shit, you ain't the only person in law that I know in Atlanta. Well, where are the other people at? Where are the other people at? Who you gonna call Morgan and Morgan? Who else? Who are you talking about? Because they ain't showed the fuck up yet. EK says, I think Krill told Sonya she is not Nesto's wife and need to stay out of the business, and she got mad. EK, I'm with you. I'm with you. I think that's more accurately what happened. And she got mad and twisted this whole story around. I really, really do. Kia Elder says she gonna call Ghostbusters. She gonna call Ghostbusters. That's what's gonna happen. Kimmy Who, thank you so much for the super chat. Kimmy Who said Krill found out she had fleas. Kimmy Who, how did he make that discovery? Kimmy Who, thank you for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. Bible Lady said, who are the other people, Sonya? Name them. Bible Lady, them people ain't showed up yet. This man just caught. How many more charges is it going to take Nesto to catch? How many more indictments does Nesto have to catch in order for Sonya to call in all these other legal minds that she claims that she knows? The one thing about a lie is that a lie will eventually be found out. And so Sonya is talking all this shit about who she knows and who she can talk to. But yet, this man just had the CP charges come back and get rolled up with the SA charges and all this shit, and ain't nobody came out the bushes yet, Bible lady. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Prima Wanda says, when I was in college, Rod's friend wanted me to bring one of my girlfriends for him to meet during Christmas. Her name was Bertha, a pretty girl, but hated her name. She reminded me to call her Brenda. Okay. She didn't want to be called Bertha. Y'all couldn't come up with a nickname? Bert. Y'all couldn't call her Bert? No, she wanted to be called Brenda. Okay. It's pretty understandable, Prima Wanda. Very unfortunate, Bertha. Anybody know a Bertha? I don't know no Berthas. I don't know a Bertha. Bible lady said Krell found out she was the crypt keeper. All right. Fessy Jewel, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, exactly how blind does Sonya think Krell is? I don't know. But I'm with EK. EK said that Krell probably told Sonya she ain't the wife, and Sonya took offense to that shit there because Sonya wants to be the wife, but Sonya is not the wife. Okay? Prima Wanda said, I kept forgetting. You kept calling that woman Bertha after she said to call her Brenda. Prima Wanda. Bible lady said should have called her Birdie. Something, y'all couldn't come up with something. But she turned it all the way around. She made a hard pivot to Brenda. Okay. All right. Pen Pal 50 says, I had an aunt named Bertha. Okay. I ain't never met a Bertha. I ain't never met a Bertha before. Ms. Veronica says, Native, you notice he never says call your lawyer friends to help me out. No, he doesn't, Ms. Veronica, because I don't know, Ms. Veronica, if that's because he thinks that she's automatically going to do it. Because if you sit up here telling me about all your lawyer friends and you see how much legal trouble I'm in, I don't think that I should have to tell you to call them. If you're mentioning them, I'm thinking that you're probably going to do that on your own. So, Ms. Veronica, I think that might be why. Is because he might, especially in 2023, he might actually be thinking like, okay, she going to do that. I ain't got to tell her that. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But you're right. He does not. He does not tell her to call them people. Not at all. AK's POV says, I have a meeting coming up and hope to not miss the part where Nesto records his message for the lawyer. We couldn't wait for Native to get a hold of this. Oh, the recording is coming up, AK's POV. I hope that you're back in time too. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. New Start 1971 says, I think he mentioned it once in a very early call. Maybe so. Maybe so. Lou to the Lou says, dropping out of the clouds for Native's version of these calls. Thank you so much for coming through, Lou to the Lou. I appreciate you dropping out the clouds. I do appreciate that. Well, Kiss My Sass says, I thought he never asked because he knows she's a liar like him. You see, here's the thing, Well, Kiss My Sass. If I'm on fire and you telling me about all the water hoses and water buckets that you got, I'm not thinking I have to tell you to put me out, right? Because you see I'm on fire and you're saying that you got access to water. So my thought was that, well, duh, I need legal help. She's going to call these people. Otherwise, why would she keep bringing them up? That was my thought, right? It is possible that he thought that she's lying. That's always a possibility, right? That is always a possibility. Ms. R. Clark said his release date is June 2155. Look, Bible Lady says, if I tell you I have a friend that does something that pertains to you and or your situation, that means that I'm going to contact that person on your behalf. Right. And Bible Lady, I shouldn't have to prompt you to do that, right? I shouldn't have to prompt you to do that. I'm just saying. Snowbird says he realized she is a big liar. I really think in 2026, Snowbird, I think now it might be dawning on him as these other indictments get rolled up and all this other stuff is happening to him. I really think that at this point, yeah, he realizes it now. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's listen, y'all.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Okay.
I don't like him.
Yeah, 'cause I already refer him to people and everything. They looking at me like I'm like.
Don't you refer at me. You only refer people at the end when your case is over and you see what he did. But during, you never fucking refer to nobody during while they selling dreams. You gonna call me right back? You gonna call me later?
What would you like? What would you like?
I would like you to call me right back.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Keep talking. It didn't cut off yet. Yeah.
It'll all be better. You know something? Everything happens for whatever reason, and that's just life. It's just gonna happen for a reason.
Yeah, 'cause I know that was a shocker that your sister was going back.
Well, we ain't talking about that extra shit. I'm just talking about everything as a whole. But we're not talking about that fucking monkey wrench. We're not talking about that fucking monkey wrench they just threw in there and shit. Like,
okay, I got you.
What the fuck? You know?
Yeah.
We're not talking about that. But just,
thank you for using Global Telink.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you very well.
Okay. I don't know what happened then. Yes, I was saying I was proud of you because I was just laying in the bed. I was like, man, I just hope she see something different what I'm saying here. You know, that's all. And it happened. So I said, I'm proud of you.
Do me a favor. I'm recording you. So I just need you to say that on this recording, so that I can play it for the lawyer, that you want him to discuss your case with me.
Okay, cool.
Well, I say that. You already been recorded.
Okay.
I'm on the phone.
Okay. Well, first of all, from day one, I already said, I need for them, other people over here, is the one.
Here he goes with his very specific ass message, okay? I need for them, my people over here, them folk over there, them people right there, and them other folk right there to be handling my stuff, okay? All right? Because this is how business people talk, y'all, okay? Pen Pal 50, this is how business people talk, okay? I need for them folk over there, them people right there, them folk over there, and them people right there, and them folk over there, I need for them to be handling my stuff. Okay. I said that from day one. From day one, I need them people over there, them folk right here, them people over there, and them folk right there to be handling my stuff. Let's hear it again, y'all. This is how true business. This is look, Bible lady, I'm gonna need you to pay attention. Okay. This is how true business people talk. Okay. Now, he starts out the call on some bullshit about what he thought about when he was in the bed and he was laying in the bed. First of all, if you are in jail and you call what you're laying on a bed, you have been incarcerated entirely too many times, okay? But he said he was laying on the bed and he thought about, hey, Caramel Beauty, he thought about how, I hope she know I appreciate her. I'm so proud of her. And the first thing she says is, I'm recording you. I'm recording you. Okay. All right. So boho hobo, I want you, I'm taking it back to the beginning of this call, okay? Because Real, stop laughing now, Real. Stop laughing, okay? Well, this is some serious shit. I really want y'all to pay attention the way a businessman handles a call to his attorney, okay? I want y'all to pay attention, all right? All right, because see, them folks over there and them people, and he just said it from day one. Now listen.
That's all. And it happened. So I said, I'm proud of you.
Do me a favor. I'm recording you. So I just need you to say that on this recording, so that I can play it for the lawyer, that you want him to discuss your case.
Okay, so this is for the lawyer. I want to record this so that the lawyer knows that it's okay for me to be all up in your business and make decisions on your behalf. Okay, that's where we at. That's where we at, PYT. Listen.
With me.
Okay, cool.
Well, I say that. You already been recorded.
Okay.
I'm on the phone.
Okay. Well, first of all, from day one, I already said, I need for them, other people over here, is the wife, she take care of the finances, and you supposed to take care of all my legal stuff.
Okay, so you supposed to take all the legal stuff, my people over there, them folks over there, and the wife handle all the finances, and them people over there, and them folk over there, and Miss Such and Such, and them folk over there, they do all the thing, and then you come over here and you do all the thing. And that was supposed to happen. And I've been saying that from day one, that I want them people over there and them folk over there, the wife to handle the finances, and them people over there, and my folk to handle all the legal stuff. Dr. Charles, thank you so much for being here. We are listening to a true analytical mind. Now, here's the thing. I don't want you all to be undermined by Shay and her shadiness, because Shay has indeed changed the picture, okay? It is another ridiculous picture. Shay, I know you doing this shit on purpose, okay? I know you are, okay? I know you are doing this on purpose. As you show Nesto with some of the worst hair I've ever seen in my life. All right. This shit is making my scalp itch. Thank you very much. All right. This shit is making my scalp itch. All right. And I don't appreciate this shit, Shay. I don't. I just don't. All right. Now, okay, here we go. These people over here, them folk over there, them people over there, the wife handle the finances, my people over here, and then you handle all the legal stuff. All right? Are we caught up? Are we caught up? Make Beauty Forever says Spider's having a whole concert on his head. Jeez, it's making my scalp itch. It's making my scalp itch. All right? All right, so this is where we are. We are caught up with them folk over there and them people right here, and my folk, and then the people and my folk, the wife, handle all the finances, and them people over there, and you handle all the legal stuff. Okay? That's where we are, Pen Pal 50. That's where we are. This is a recording this is a professional recording that is going to his lawyer, folks, okay? Let's listen.
You are the one who, me and you, talked about how we're going to get me a new lawyer. You've been having faith in this new lawyer since day one. I asked you to handle my affairs when it comes to my life, my freedom, and also my business towards my law, what's going on now with my lawyer. I've already explained that to him, period. I just explained that to him Friday as well. I got mad. I told him, do not talk to my wife again about no personal shit. He asked me, hey, now do you want me to talk to your wife again? That's after he explained to me what he said. So, and I told him, I said, hey, okay, we agree. It's about my freedom. I'm being set the fuck up. And he said, I believe you're innocent. He said that he believed that I didn't do anything wrong. And he also said that this new charge I got is ludicrous. He also said that the DA said they only agreed to one charge for a bond, not all of them. He also said that that's not what he told him. Now it's a whole different story.
That's what the DA told you, not the attorney. The DA told you.
No, that's not true. That's what the attorney told me. He told me the DA said that he only agreed to one bond. That makes no fucking sense, because he's been telling me for a whole week that the man agreed to all of them. That's why I kept blowing you up, asking you, are you sure? Are you sure? And you kept saying, yes, you got to believe in your attorney. And that didn't fucking happen. This new charge don't have nothing to do with my current situation, period, at all. So I stated, and I'm going to state it for the last time, you and him have to sit down and pull it together, you and him, when it comes to my case.
Ain't he supposed to be making a recording to the lawyer, y'all? I'm just saying, like, why does it sound like he's talking directly to Sonya? Did he lose focus? Is focus being lost here? Does he not realize this is supposed to be recorded and go on the trail? I told you that you are to be, and look, when Nesto be whispering, that's when it get real intense and real funny. I told you that you are to be the one that handle all my business affairs. And I told them that over and over again. I told him that on Friday. I told him this on Saturday. I wrote him an email. I told him this on Monday. I then told him again on Wednesday. And then before I went and got my tray from the lunchroom on Thursday, I told him again. And I don't know how many times I have to keep telling him. When Nesto started whispering, y'all, when Nesto start whispering, that's when it gets serious. It's serious at that point, okay? That dude 06, thank you for the super chat. Say, man, I've been missing out. I've been missing the fuck out of Warren Buffett, Steve Jobs. I need CEO of Boziano's Motivational Talk. Bingo! That's right, that dude 06. Yeah, we don't have Steve Jobs anymore, Warren Buffett. We don't have these pioneers of business anymore. But we do have Nesto, the CEO of Boziano Entertainment, to give us all the business acumen and all the business sense, okay? And you can tell how much business acumen he has by the way that he is whispering on the call. I told him, I said, I do not want you to be handling anything other than finance. That's what I told my wife. Do not talk to my wife. Do not talk to my friend. Talk to Sonia, because she is the one that handle all my affairs. She handle all my business. And I told him that over and over again. And I told him on Wednesday. I told him on Thursday. I told him on Friday. And then when I woke up on Saturday, I told him again. Then I wrote it down in crayon on a piece of paper. I handed that piece of paper to the guard, and I told the guard to give it to him on Wednesday. And then on Wednesday, I called him again, and I told him over and over again, do not talk to anybody but Sonia about my affairs. She handle all my affairs. That's what she do. Now, I don't know how many times I have to tell y'all that you got to go back and you got to make sure that y'all on the same page, because y'all got to be on the same page. That's what he do. That's what he do. Okay? I can't go to the furnace. I got to do the show Bible later. I can't go to I can't Kia Elder. Kia Elder, this is what the fuck is happening on the call. When Nesto gets serious and start whispering, okay, this is exactly what this shit sound like, okay? Y'all thought he was ignorant out loud, okay? He's only a little bit ignorant out loud. The ignorant ratchets up a lot when he started to whisper, because now I had to let you know, I don't know how many times I had to say this, but I will say it again for the last time. I do not want my wife to know anything about what's going on in my personal life. I want Sonia to know all of the things, because she is the one that handles all my affairs outside on the legal end. And I want her to know this. So you need to get with him and find out what you all need to do to make sure that I get a fair trial and make sure everything go right. Okay? That's how you know the shit is real. Okay? Shit then got real with Nesto when Nesto started whispering, because he don't want everybody in the jail to know he got CP charges. Okay? All right? Are we straight, the real VB? Are we good? Okay? Chocolate Thunder said that's why he likes other people to speak for him. He knows he sounds ignorant than a motherfucker. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Okay? All right. Are we good now? Can we move forward? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yes, indeed. Miss Piggy Braxton said Krell and his wife passed all the way out when you said crayon. Yeah, he gonna give him a crayon. And I took my crayon and I wrote to him. I said, dear such and such, do not discuss anything with my wife. Make sure that you only talk to my friend Sonia. She is the one that handle all my affairs outside. Good, have a good day. Be blessed. And I signed it with crayon, because that's all I know how to write with is the red crayon. They hand me red crayon, I write letter. I write my book in red crayon. I write everything in red crayon. And that's what I do. And that's just how I do it. Now, I need for you all, and I need for you to get with him and figure out what the fuck is going to happen. And I need y'all to figure that shit out and put all personal shit aside. That's what I need for you to do. Okay? All right? Shit. All right. I think we good now. think we're good. Okay. I think we're good. Let's listen to the Yin Yang Twin do the whisper song just a little bit more.
Without that.
And who am I? Say my name.
Say my name, say my name.
Tanya.
Shout out to Shay. Shout out to Shay throwing the Destiny's Child in here, okay? Shout out to Shay. All right? Let's listen. Let's listen.
Come on. Stop playing. You know
Okay.
what's going on.
So you know, because you said that I was.
I didn't fucking
You weren't
say
supposed.
that. No, that's what I said. What I said was, whatever y'all talk about, y'all need to start talking about y'all shit and say what it is. Okay? The goal is me and my fucking freedom. Whatever y'all talk to on the side, that ain't got a damn thing to do with me. Never have. That's exactly what I told him. Straight up. That has nothing to do with me. And whatever, I'm not trying to bring nobody into no bullshit. I'm trying to get justice for myself. I am being fucking framed. It's simple. He sees all that. So that's it. I have asked him, and I've asked you, and I'm asking you again today. Put all personal addenda to the fucking side.
What now?
Today is the 16th. Martin Luther King.
Hold on. You want her to put all personal what to the side, Nesto? Hold on.
The goal is me and my fucking freedom. Whatever y'all talk to on the side, that ain't got a damn thing to do with me. Never have.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I told him. Straight up. That has nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever, I'm not trying to bring nobody into no bullshit. I'm trying to get justice for myself. I am being fucking framed. It's simple. He sees all that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. I have asked him, and I've asked you, and I'm asking you again today. Put all personal addenda to the
he said he didn't even say addendum. He said personal addenda. Hold on. This man said personal addenda. Okay? Personal addenda. You know how sometimes when you be having a personal addenda, listen.
He sees all that. So that's it. I have asked him, and I've asked you, and I'm asking you again today. Put all personal addenda to the fucking side.
What's today?
Personal addenda to the side. How did you get the G? See, I don't understand what is wrong with his brain. How did you get the G and the D? Why did you replace the D? You almost said it right, Nesto. You almost said agenda, but you said addenda. What the fuck is wrong with you? I don't understand. Dr. Charles said, damn, Sonya, you prostituted yourself for nothing. Ain't that what it sounds like, Dr. Charles? It sounds like she went through all this shit with her plums or whatever the fuck he want to, whatever they call her titties nowadays. Whatever her titties are called, she had them all out for no reason at all because he don't give a damn about none of that shit. Okay? All he give a damn about is his freedom, apparently, right? But put your addenda away, glass half full. All right. Justin's mom said, why didn't she correct him? Probably because she thinks addenda is right. Okay. She's a fucking idiot. All right. Steph Natural in the house says, hello, Native and Tribe, listening while driving home from work. Have a safe drive from work. All right. Justin's mom said maybe he's an undiagnosed dyslexic. We not finna do that, Justin's mom. Okay. We not finna do that today, okay? We not finna say that this man is dyslexic because he said addenda. We ain't doing that, Justice Mom. We ain't doing that. No, Nah. Lady Bashua said, wow, this man is just countrywide slow as fuck. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Glass half full says, basically, Nesto was like, roll in the hay if you want with him. Just get me out here. Just get me out of here, ma'am. Exactly. I don't give a fuck about what y'all got going on. We ain't doing that. I don't give a shit. Just get me the fuck out of jail. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Samantha Lake says, I'm dyslexic. We don't claim him. You know what, Samantha Lake? We ain't doing that. We are not doing that. Samantha Lake, this man said addenda, not because he's dyslexic, but because he's dumb. Okay? All right? Samantha Lake said, don't do that. Don't do that. Nope. Glass half full. We ain't doing this either. Maybe he meant addendum. No. We are not doing that today, y'all. We are not doing that. No. He said addenda. Addenda. As in agenda. Addenda. No. We no. Nah. Not on a Thursday. Not on a Thursday. We ain't doing that today. Let's listen, y'all.
Date.
Today is the 16th, Martin Luther King Freedom Day. This is a holiday. So I need...
Monday, January 16th.
That's right. So I need for tomorrow, I need for you two to come together as my defense and please put this thing together. Y'all was doing an excellent job. I don't know where the fucking breakdown came in at, but I need for this to be put together.
Right.
So
I stopped it. I stopped it.
Wait, say?
I called it. That's all.
You what?
I paused the recording. You don't have to say anything else. I stopped it. I just needed that so that, you know, if he starts saying some shit, I could be like, okay, well, let me play this for you with the date on it so that you know that this is what he said.
Yeah, this is real talk. This is not game. This is not.
Oh, I know. Yeah. But, you know, I thought about it like, how can you know what, let me record it. I'm just saying that so that he could talk that shit and I could be like, well, let me play back a recording of him today saying this is what it is. Since you keep saying it's not. Because now you can't get us both in the same room. And you don't want me to call you with him on the phone on a recorded line, which is dumb because we know that you can't discuss the particulars of the case. But you can say what the charges are on a recorded line. That's fine.
Right. You just don't talk about it.
We understand. Right, you understand anything could be held against you, and they're going to use everything as evidence against you. We understand all of that.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. I'm just feel like I'm being played 3 different times, 3 different lawyers, and that's
just everybody in society when it comes to a lot of trying to find somebody to take their career serious. It's just fucked up. People become attorneys for the wrong reason. Like, my attorney would be a great attorney because he pays.
Put me on the recording again because I want to say one more thing.
Shit.
Put the date on it too, so the motherfucking what the date.
Shit, hold on. Nesto got something else to say. Nesto said, let me hit part 2 talks with TK. Okay? Chocolate Thunder, are you ready for part 2? The real VB, are you ready for part 2? Because this nigga said, I'm not done. Nesto said, I thought I told you that I won't stop. I thought I told you that I won't stop. Damn it. Are y'all ready for part 2, say Jay? Huh? Nesto said, hit the recording again. Nesto feeling it right now, all right? He is in the zone. Salt and Pepper Treston said, talk your talk, Nesto. That's right, Nesto. Talk your motherfucking talk. Here we go. Y'all ready for part 2? Prima Wanda. Huh? Tanya B here. Samantha Lake, are y'all ready for part 2? That nigga say, hit record one more time. I got one more verse in me. Let's listen.
Yes, hold on.
Yeah. The whole thing. Because this is...
Say a little louder too, so that... Because my speaker, I don't know. Oh, you whispering. Okay, and...
Hold on. Before they start, that dude 06, thank you so much for the super chat. That dude 06 said words, numbers, and common sense. Kicking his ass like kidney punch Ken. Words, numbers, and common sense kicking his ass like kidney punch Ken. Always that dude 06. This man has a losing streak against words that is unmatched. Okay? Unmatched. Lord have mercy. Miss Piggy Braxton says, dear Lord, please let Nesto go to trial and take the stand. If you need my heart, you know I need this to if you know my heart, you know I need this to happen. Yeah, I think we do. But look, Miss Piggy Braxton, we ain't done though. I thought I told you that he won't stop. Let's listen to verse 2.
Okay, so the only thing kept my faith is he's supposed to be.
Hold on, today's date is Monday, January the 16th, 2023.
Okay, well, here it is.
Here it is.
only faith kept my faith going because he's supposed to be a Christian man. That's the only reason I decided to hire him and discuss this with you, because the guy that referred to me that he was a Christian man, and you, Sonya, as my friend, kept telling me you had faith in him as well, saying that he's not going to put his career in jeopardy and his, what do you call that, winning career in jeopardy, because that's what he's good at. And none of his clients are behind bars or they're free out on bond. I'm still sitting here. I'm not blaming him for the new charge. I'm not blaming him at all for that. What I'm upset is that what he told me has not been done yet. And y'all discussed this, and you told me out your mouth, hey, you good. Everything good. He got everything under control. Everything is not under control at all. So I'm going to try my best, because I'm a God-fearing man. I believe that he's going to be able to handle his business with your assistance, because this shit is all over the place. The end.
Okay. Oh.
Boom. Barry Muffin, what you mean he sound remedial? That didn't sound intelligent and well thought out to you? Huh? The way he used all those big words, the way he was able to connect his thoughts, that didn't sound intelligent to you, Barry Muffin? Why you say he sound remedial? I'm just wondering. This man said, the reason I keep my faith is because you're supposed to be a Christian man. And I was referred to by another Christian man who told me about another Christian man. And he said that this Christian man was going to get me out of jail. And you had not done what you're supposed to do. Reason why I'm mad right now is because you are not doing what you said you were going to do. The problem I have is that you are not getting me out of jail. And you're supposed to be a Christian man. And I'm a Christian man. And you're a Christian man. So we all got our faith together because we all Christian men. And then my friend Sonya, who is not a Christian man, but is an atheist man, is supposed to be out here helping me with my freedom. And you are a Christian man, and I'm a Christian man, and we just all a bunch of Christian men. And so I don't understand why everybody out on bond, and I'm still in here. I'm still locked up. And you Christian man, and why are you Christian man? You God-fearing man. I'm a God-fearing man, and we supposed to be all God-fearing men, and all God-fearing men supposed to be out of jail by now. And I'm still in here, and you ain't got me out of jail yet. The end. That nigga ended with the end, okay? You cannot be serious right now. We cannot make this bullshit up real. We cannot make this bullshit up. He actually had her go back and record a second verse, okay? I'm not going to bed, Miss Piggy Braxton. I really just got up a couple hours ago, okay? But this dude said, you Christian man, and I have faith because you Christian man, and I'm a Christian man, and it's another Christian man that told me about you. And so therefore I thought that you were gonna be Christian man, and you're gonna be man of your word, because I'm a man of faith and a man of God, and you supposed to be getting me out of jail. But my friend Sonya, she a Christian man, and everybody a Christian man, and she told me that she's gonna be getting me out with you, and you all had to work your thing out together, because I'm a man of faith and you a man of faith, and the end. Okay? The end, Bridget Weaver Hicks. The end. Okay? Barry Muffin say, hence why I said he sounds remedial. God. I can't with these motherfuckers. I can't, Miss Piggy Braxton. Miss Piggy Braxton said run it back. I don't mind running it back. Let's run back verse 2. Okay? How long was verse 2? Let me see.
You had faith in him.
No, we ain't quite there yet. Let me run it back, Miss Piggy Braxton. Hold on. Like, these motherfuckers is crazy. This shit is crazy. Three different times, 3 different lawyers. And
that's just everybody in society when it comes to a lot of people trying to find somebody to take their career serious. It's just fucked up. People become attorneys for the wrong reason. Like, my attorney would be a great attorney because he pays.
put me on recording again because I.
Here we go. The nigga just thought about this shit. This nigga said, "Hold on, I got something else to say." What Cube said on Fuck the Police? He said, "Yo, Dre, I got something to say." That's what Nesto just said. Nesto said, "Hey, Sonya, I got something else to say." All right, listen.
I want to say one more thing.
Oh, hold on. Put the date on it too, so the motherfucker know what the date is. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me
One more thing. Because this.
mm-hmm.
And this
Say a little louder too, so that. Hold on, because I'm speaker. I don't know. Oh, you whispering. Okay, and go.
Okay. So the only thing kept my faith is he's supposed to be.
Hold on. Today's date is Monday, January the 16th, 2023. Go ahead, that's all.
Okay, well, here it is. My only faith kept my faith going because he's supposed to be a Christian man. That's the only reason I decided to hire him and discuss this with you, because the guy that referred me to me that he was a Christian man, and you, Sonya, as my friend, kept telling me you had faith in him as well, saying that he's not going to put his career in jeopardy and his, what do you call that, winning career.
What you call that? His winning career. See, okay, let me run this back and tell y'all how it went, okay? See, the Christian man, and he told me about you, a Christian man, and then my friend Sonny, who ain't a Christian man, but is an atheist man, told me that she had faith in you, and that you was not gonna put your what the word is, my winning career on the line, and now you as a Christian man and man of faith and man of God, and you a Christian man, we all Christian man, and we you still ain't did what you said you were gonna do as a Christian man, and everybody else out of jail, and I ain't out on jail. Can't make this shit up, y'all. I can't.
In jeopardy, because that's what he's good at. And none of his clients are behind bars or they're free out on bond. I'm still sitting here. I'm not blaming him for the new charge. I'm not blaming him at all for that. What I'm upset is that what he told me has not been done yet. And y'all discussed this, and you told me out your mouth, hey, you good. Everything good. He got everything in control. Everything is not under control at all. So I'm going to try my best, because I'm a God-fearing man. I believe that he's going to be able to handle his business with your assistance, because this shit is all over the place. The end.
Okay. Pause. Yeah.
Did y'all get it that time? Sensible Creation Sister, we went over it twice. Did you get it? Okay. Did you get it? Do you understand what's happening right now? Huh? Out your mouth. That's right. Uh-huh. That's right. Tanya be here. Out your mouth. Did you understand what happened? Okay. I'm just making sure. We're gonna move on now. Okay. That's right. Mic drop. The end, Miss Piggy Braxton. The end. Let's listen.
Because here's the thing. BC might not did as much as he did as he did, but he ain't really did nothing but talk and put two motions in. You know what the motion is? He taking over a lawyer and the other shit he did. Okay?
Yep.
That motion.
He did that one law motion. We're not talking about those appearances and all that other bullshit. Those.
That's what I'm trying to say. So what I'm saying is that, and I guarantee it, I understand it's the holidays and all that shit, but to me, that was the runaround last week. All that was a runaround. And I asked him, I said, we good? He said, yeah, that don't affect nothing. That ain't going to affect nothing.
That's what he told me, too. Oh, he'll be out. He'll be out by Wednesday. Oh, well, it'll happen. So he'll be out by, once he gets the statement, he signed off on these bonds. He'll be out by Friday. But he said he was going to get him a bond in all the cases. Yeah, and I just said, make sure they match. I wish I was recording his dumbass. Make sure that they match the other bond. That don't sound like one bond. And then who's going to ask for a bond in one case when I got 6 cases?
That don't make no sense.
You sound dumb. Now, don't even waste your time with the one if I got 5.
There you go. And here's the killer part. The killer part is when I went to court, the DA said, yeah, I talked to a lawyer, and his lawyer said he's not going to represent me in this case at all. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He said it on TV.
Oh, he said it on TV?
Well, you know, the screen when you go to court.
Right.
He said it on TV because it was on the screen in court. Nesto counts that as TV, okay? Just so y'all know. Listen, V the One is celebrating 3 months of membership, y'all. And she says, happy belated birthday to me. V the One, happy belated birthday. Look, I know this is a member milestone. However, I feel like I owe you the birthday song and not the milestone song because you had a belated birthday. So happy belated birthday to you from Native Tribe Urban Media. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for 3 months of membership. And y'all, let's celebrate V the One's birthday.
It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, hey. Get the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. Y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. Yeah, it's that time of year. Yeah, let's make it clear. Yeah, the devil tried to get rid of me, but baby, I'm still here. So let's make a move out to the floor. If you ain't come to party, make your way to the door. We came to get down all over town. Right. Another year around the sun, how that sound? Now cut the cake and give me my crown. Oh yeah, it's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, get the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. Y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. Light the candle and blow them out. We about to celebrate, so let the people scream and shout. Who you with? Are you with me? This funk is where it's supposed to be. Save your money, cause over here this good time is free. Ladies and gentlemen, calling every zodiac sign. Every zodiac sign. Let's turn it up for the birthday folks out here looking fine. It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, hey. Get the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. Y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, hey. Get the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. So y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move.
Yes, indeed. It is V the One with a belated birthday and 3 months of membership. Thank you so much for being here, V the One. And I hope that your birthday was amazing. Bible Lady said, Native, can you send me that birthday song? I have someone special celebrating today. Bible Lady, the birthday song is available on Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, Tidal, all the things. So if you go in and look for the birthday groove or look for the native sound, you will find the birthday song, Bible Lady. Yes, it is there. Stream it because, you know, they give me money if you do that, okay? I appreciate it, but it is there. CW says, hold on. CW says, Native, I guess you paying my bills this month because these people at the black job are going to put me out. That would be a negative on that one, CW. Do whatever you need to do to keep that job, okay? I can't help you there, okay? So do what you got to do to make sure that they don't put you out, okay? That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Thank you, Pen Pal 50. I appreciate that. Okay, let's listen to some more, y'all.
Right, when he goes talk to you.
And he wasn't out there, period. Like he told you. He told you he was going to be there to listen. He wasn't there. His name didn't pop on the screen at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it shows you on the screen who's listening and listening.
What day was that? Hold on. 410. What's the name of that hearing called? Long hearing?
Preliminary. No, that was first appearance.
January. What was Friday? 13th?
That was an evil day for me. Man, that shit.
It was hell.
That shit was hell for me, like Freddy Krueger that day, buddy. That motherfucker got to me.
They don't show it. I don't know what that guy was talking about.
Frida Krueger, by the way. Okay. Frida Krueger. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Frida Krueger. Okay. Thank you, Cupcakes, for putting that link in there. I appreciate that. I don't know who Frida Krueger is. Maybe y'all know who Frida Krueger is. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. But Frida Krueger, okay. It was an evil day because of Frida Krueger. Who, by the way, Friday the 13th is more associated with Jason than Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger was Nightmare on Elm Street, and Jason was a part of the Friday the 13th franchise. But I'm not going to be that guy, okay, that points that shit out, okay? It's not what I'm going to do, okay? This man got enough problems as it is without mixing up his horror movie franchises, okay? All right? Okay.
That what?
They don't have first appearance here. I'm looking at all of this stuff.
Yeah, the first appearance. That's what that is.
I know, but I don't see it on YouTube. I mean, you said the boy said it was on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
Wait a
minute, hold up. YouTube. That's what he said. YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
What's that other channel? There's another channel too. He said YouTube.
Right. Jury appearance delayed for the county. Well, county board commission meeting. No, it's not in here. They don't have it on here. They got Young Thug shit on here. That's it. Yeah, nope. They don't have it.
Yeah, he said YouTube. And what's that? That's another channel too? What is it? It's another. YouTube.
It's YouTube. YouTube the one that have everybody's
Okay.
video will be to put up there.
Okay. He told me he saw it. The guy in here. So yeah, you can watch all that on YouTube.
Who said that? The boy that's in there?
No, somebody else. In here. So anyway, that's it. You know, that's it. I'm gonna go by faith. I believe the man gonna do something. I just don't know what it is. But I just got this case I got now. I got to put it in the ass. Whoever gonna be, I gotta make sure I get that bond hearing. Put me in for another bond hearing. They're gonna send me a letter. They're gonna say from 60 to 90 days because of COVID, that old bullshit. They're gonna send me that letter, that bullshit again. And then they're gonna put me in the lineup with the 90 days. The 90 days. If I ain't been indicted, I'm entitled to a bond. They're gonna send me all that shit all over again. But I never had a.
But I think how they juggling it and how they designed it is they staggering your cases so that even though you got arrested on July, they're trying to make all these new arrest dates. So it's like we thinking everything is that, which is just all these cases that came up into the day. But that second charge that came 3/15, but you do have a bond on, was back in August or September, and then now this one, which is the date on this one is 1/12 on that last shit. So
I don't even know what they're talking about, y'all. Listen, Blue Light Reactions with Legacy Moon is in the house, okay? Says, hey, Native, Mod Squad, and Tribe. I guess I'm speaking under my new channel since I'm being ignored under my other channel. I don't know what you're talking about, Legacy Moon. This is the first time I've seen you here, okay? All right? But in case you all do not know, Legacy Moon does have a new channel. It is called Blue Light Reactions with Legacy Moon. And you should go subscribe over there, okay? Because she's going to be doing some blue light reactions as in the police, okay? Some more body cams and shit over there. So go check her out, all right? That's my friend. She's doing good work over there. Hello, Legacy Moon. Good to see you. Thank you for coming through. Y'all go check out her channel, okay? Y'all go check it out. It's nice. It's nice. Let me see. Just Nikki said she claimed to have all these legal connections, but yet she got all her information secondhand from sensible YouTubers and Sylvia. That's right. Please separate the two. Okay, Just Nikki. Just Nikki, yes. Okay. All right. I'm just saying. Let's listen to some more.
It's oh shit. It's staggering them.
That's what's going on.
They stagger it, and the thing of it is they're all bondable cases individually. So as a whole, they're bondable. She just needs not to get that money to him and just hold off on that shit. She needs to just.
Yeah. Okay, he said he wasn't going to ask for no more. Is that what he said?
He said he ain't gonna ask for no more what money?
Yeah.
He said that to you?
He said it to you. You
No,
told me.
fuck, he never said that to me, no. We didn't discuss money in a minute, but the last time when he said, oh, the money stopped, and then I'm like, no. And then he was like, oh, yeah, I see it now. That was the last time we talked about money.
Okay.
You'll be okay, you'll be okay, you'll be okay.
Yeah, but the ball's going to start tomorrow then. We're going to see. And then what?
No, we gonna work it. I'm gonna work it, so shit. We'll see. And then you just make sure if you really, really, really want that situation to work out with the wife, just call us. It's just for 5 minutes. Just have a 5-minute conversation.
Yeah.
Because out of sight, out of mind, and then if you don't call on top of that, it's really going to put distance in that relationship.
Yeah. Okay.
You get me?
Well,
But only you know how that's working out. I just support whatever you want.
Well, here's the thing. It just when you accuse something like that and you don't want to make, it's hard for you and them to look each other in the eye. Really
no. If they know you not to be that person, I don't care what they claim, what they put on you. Let me see what you talk about.
But these folks ain't strong like that when it come down to it.
No, that's called common sense. That ain't nothing about strength. That's called common sense.
Okay.
Because when I saw the shit, common sense told me that ain't him. So I'm not even thinking like that. I'm thinking straight.
Okay.
That's some bullshit.
That's me talking. That's me talking.
No.
Yeah.
Listen. Just like I know, she known you way longer than me, 3, 4, 5 times longer than me. I've known you 2 years. So, if 2 years, if I could say that I know for a certainty, that that's some bullshit. There's no way I've ever seen a red flag or anything that can cause caution to say, well, maybe. No, not even a maybe. That's a dead no for me. Like, no, ain't no fucking way. That's not him. Period. That's not him. Yeah, I know that's for a certainty. And you know what I'm saying? So, we not even, I don't know. Because I don't know how your shit is over there. So I can't even say, because everybody's marriage is different. So, I don't know if y'all kick it like that on conversation or what. Like, you got to have deep conversation.
No, that's not that. I'm not going to say that because that conversation never had to be had. You
understand deep conversation in life, talking about just to know a person. You get me? Not about that. I'm just talking about a deep conversations where you just know a person inside and out. Where you just know. You get me? Like, I know for a certainty. Like my sister, I know. When somebody come and tell me some shit, like, that's not her. You can't tell me. You can't even show me nothing that's going to tell me that's what it is. I know for a certainty that that's a no.
And I'm going to tell you, you know who else did that, Sonya? I'm going to tell you who else did that. Ted Bundy's mom, okay? Ted Bundy, who ripped apart women from Washington State all the way down to Florida, in all parts in between, from Utah to Oregon, all the way through down to Florida, right? Ripped women apart. I mean, this man was brutal, right? One of the worst serial unalivers in American history, okay? You know who else said, I know him and that's not him? His mom. His mom said, oh, that can't be my son. But guess what? It was her son. So all that, oh, I know them shit flies out the window when it comes to evidence, when it comes to facts, when it comes to witnesses. All that other bullshit goes out the window, okay? I don't know why she is of the belief that some kind of way saying, oh no, I know him. I know he would, I know him. That does not make a motherfucker innocent. What it does mean, though, is that they are good at deceiving people, right? People that commit these kind of acts and have wives and families are really, really good at deceiving people. Sonia, you have been deceived. You have been deceived. Legacy Moon says, so she slept with him on the second date, so I'm supposed to trust her judgment. Legacy Moon, I don't know why you calling it a date. Let me correct you. She slept with him on the second day, okay? So I'm supposed to trust her judgment. Correct. Yes, yes. I wouldn't consider that a date, Legacy Moon. It was the second day. All right? I'm just saying. My Ty says, you're just saying you know him because you want that silicone D. That's right. Hey, Andrea, how are you? Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate that. Black Swan said, oh, she knows someone who's had multiple men attempting to take her out of here. Right. You would think she'd be a little bit more careful, right? I'm just saying. Salt and Pepper Tressa says she's baiting him to see where their marriage is. I'm not going to lie to you, Salt and Pepper Tressas. That's not a position that a woman should ever be in, where she has to try to get the man to try to explain how his relationship with his wife is. That should not be a position that any woman should be in. I'm just saying. The woman he chose says, I thought he hit it on the first day. Nope, it was the second day. She said as much on one of these calls that we just did. It was the second day because the woman he chose, it was the call where go in the back and take your clothes off. That was on the second day. Mm-hmm. EK says getting dug out of the ambulance and taking bot crimes does not equal and talking about crimes does not equal knowing someone, right? Mm-hmm. Real says it was a date native. They had McDonald's. Real, I don't know what you call a date. That ain't what I call a date, Real. I'm just saying. Miss Piggy Braxton says, and she drove to him and then had to drive home alone, broke and unfed. It's not a date. I'm just saying. Let's listen.
You know, and even if it's somebody that, could be, no, that's not true. That's not his character. That's not how he is. I know for a certainty that's not how he's rocking, and he's not creepy, or, you know what I'm saying, or on some extreme freaky shit. Like, it's things that can make a person be like, well, I can see that with that person. No.
Yeah.
But no.
I get it. It's just what it is.
Yeah, I can't see that at all.
And I just can't see what's being said. That's really,
but common sense, I know, I don't care where the source is, I look at the character and how a person is first and foremost. And people tend to kill that instead of thinking about, well, it was said, and I don't give a fuck what was said. Now, unless you got a video recording to tell me something different, then okay. But, over this, no, I still don't believe that shit. Like, you found what, where, on what? Let me see what you found, because that don't even make sense. Now, unless some dumbass sent that shit to him on some stupid shit, and he probably just didn't think to delete it, you know what I'm saying, on that could be the only reason, meaning...
I ain't got them type.
Just like I get random dick pics from people that I don't fucking ask for, and I'll be like, why the fuck would you send me that shit? And you know what I'm saying? Niggas be just thinking, oh, you want that. No.
Oh, yeah, you just told me what happened.
You get me when people be just sending shit to you, and you be thinking, why the fuck would you send this shit to me? You know?
Probably because you sent your dick pic to them first, son. You damn. They was just trying to return the favor. Shit. You ain't the only one that can send out dick pics, Sonya, okay? All right? Shit. That's why it was a response, Sonya. Everybody ain't selfish like you, okay? Shit. You sending out your dick pic, they send one back in return. That's how the shit works. Shit. Trying to be nice to your ass. Ungrateful ass. You just an old ungrateful ass motherfucker. I'm just saying, New Start. Shit don't make no sense. That's why, yes, Samantha Lake, she sent hers first. Say J said, he made my skin crawl. From the moment we started this Nesto journey, you just don't care is the issue. Sydney, watch out for Katie and Measure when they're around Bonitail. Absolutely, CJ. I've always said Sonya does not provide a safe space for them. Okay? There is no safe space at all. I'm just saying. No safe space at all. Look, Miss Piggy Braxton, I'm just trying to explain it to her. She says she don't know why she getting dick pics. It's because I guarantee every dick pic is a reply. It's a reply back. Okay? I'm just saying. Mocha and Dimple says I was trying to stay in the bushes. Well, you fell out now. Okay? That's right, EK. They were trying to compare dick sizes. That's right, EK. And you can't do that unless the other person sends theirs back. I'm just saying. Bible Lady said, just an ungrateful, low-hanging dick having heifer. Yes. Stop being selfish, Sonya. Shit.
Like,
Right.
I didn't ask for that shit. We ain't talked about it, but you felt the need to send it to me. But then you got, like I say, half these fucking kids look fucking grown.
But that's what you said. You said that it was an image of a child. That's what you said.
That's what I read. And a child can be anybody under 18. And, you know, well,
you said from 11 to 12 to 13. That's what you said.
No, I was saying that's what he was saying as far as how you can tell off of just a picture. If they're usually over 12, you really can't tell these days if they're actually grown or not. They have to do some forensics. They have to do forensics and all that type of shit to prove that that is indeed a child or indeed not an adult, because that's the state has to prove it's not an adult. They have to prove that it's not grown, that that person is not grown. Whatever picture they talk about is not of an adult. So, and then two, for it to be pornography, it has to be something sexual or naked. So you rather think, what the fuck's on my phone that's naked?
Not for nothing like that. No.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's what I'm like. It's for it to be pornography. Because you can have pictures of children on your phone all day long. That's not illegal. It's just in a sexual act or manner or nudity is what makes it illegal. So that, or, you know, or words too, you know, but that makes it illegal. But he was saying that it had, the only way from a picture that you can prove, you have to be able to prove that that person is a minor. So either you got to find that person to get their ID for a birth certificate, or you got to, you know,
So according to Sonya, if you have CP involved, you have to go find the person in the CP. Listen how ridiculous this bullshit is. She is bending over backwards to make this shit make sense. You're telling me that in every CP case, you have to go identify the person in the CP, the child, the minor, right? You got to go find that minor and verify that they are a minor by their birth certificate. There's no other way. Now, mind you, she also said that you need a pediatrician to be involved. Okay? You need a pediatrician and you need a birth certificate, and you have to basically inconvenience somebody that ain't got nothing to do with this shit, right? Because according to Sonya, you can't look at this person and tell that they are a minor. That's according to Sonya. Now, we know different. We know that if you see a 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old child, that it's a child. But not according to Sonya. According to Sonya, you have to go find the person, get a birth certificate, right? Get a birth certificate and verify the age. Otherwise, it's an adult. DC Lively said, how does she get so stupid? I don't know. I really don't know. Look, y'all, Only Me 23 has gifted one, and count on one, Native Tribe Urban Media membership. Listen, I do appreciate that. And listen, y'all, this particular membership went to a friend of mine. It is Carlise Burke. Carlise Burke is now a member of the tribe. And Carlise Burke, if you out there in the bushes listening, now I know I ain't got to tell you this. All right. I know you know this, but if you're gonna come in here and put your feet up, take your shoes off first, Carlise Burke. Thank you so much, Only Me 23, for helping the family to grow and giving my friend Carlise Burke, actor extraordinaire, a membership today. Thank you. Okay. Jet Black Straight says, Sonya, I hope they drag you today, and Silverback better not cut off the comments. Well, you know how that go. You know how that shit go. Salt and Pepper Trust says, so if the victim is a minor, you need them to show their ID, bitch, please. Exactly, Salt and Pepper Trusts. It makes no sense at all that we got to go around and ID people when it's very evident. Like, they would not bring a CP charge against him if they were adults. They just wouldn't do it because it's too easy to prove it. And these people are not in the business to lose cases, to have cases and to have charges that they cannot prosecute. They don't bring charges that they cannot prosecute. But she don't understand that. She does not understand that at all. Real says, I don't know, because when we saw her in the RV camper, we thought she was a coat rack. Okay. CJ says she wants to traumatize the child all over again to prove they were a child when they were assaulted making the CP. And see, CJ, she doesn't think that deep into it because she's not a nurturer, right? This comment comes from your nurturing spirit because you are a nurturing person. But because Sonya's nurturing spirit has been cut off and has been underdeveloped, Sonya doesn't think about the child when it comes to re-traumatizing and retreading these things as she seeks validation for what her boyfriend did. See, that's how that works. That's how that works when you have somebody that is emotionally underdeveloped, like Sonya Wilder Durham Jackson. Let's listen.
Really the only way these days that you can really find out if that person is, or they have to be under 10, where you just know for a certainty. He said 12, but I've seen some 12-year-olds built bigger than me. And I've been grown for 40-something years. So I've seen kids over 12, 11 years old built like a woman. Or either I'm built like a child, is one of the two. I don't know what to say. But I've seen people in elementary school bigger than me. And that was since Mozzie was in school. They were bigger than me. I'll be looking up to these fucking kids. And to say that, it's even hard to say, is that a grown-up? Unless you know the person personally, to say, yeah, that's Sheila, she's 10. How do you tell if that's an actual minor or actual grown-up? Because these fucking kids don't look like kids these days. So they have to actually just bring out what they're talking about. They just have to show what they're talking about, because we know for a certainty you don't do that. But what are y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's a grown-up that they trying to just say that it's a child, just to put something on you, because they're just fishing, and they don't give a fuck if, just like they don't give a fuck when they shoot black people and kill them over a traffic stop or a tail light. You get me? And that's taking their lights out. So if they don't care about taking them out, they damn sure don't care about destroying them or mischarging them. But they don't care about killing them. But you don't care about them dying. You damn sure can't tell me you care about charging them wrong or unlawfully detaining them or putting them in jail on some false charges. You can't care about that when you don't care about killing them. Because killing them is work.
But we don't see the real deal tomorrow once you get back where you're going. We're gonna see the real deal tomorrow.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're gonna see the real deal. We're gonna see the real deal.
Yep. Show me what the fuck you talking about, because that's point blank period. Discovery is the pictures. That's it. It's pictures. Show them. Send them to me, and give me that person's real name and identity. And I actually need to, and fuck all that, we need to fucking see and talk to the person to make sure that person is actually that person and that person is real.
Right, because I know.
Because I don't need you to put that on some fake person and say, well, find a child that looks similar to that and say, okay, that's her. No.
No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that.
No, we need that person, and we need to interview that person and be like, did you take this picture? And forensic that shit. Fuck all of that. Oh, that's Sheila Jones, and she's 10, and she goes to such and such. Well, bring her here so I can actually see and make sure that that's her.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, CJ? Bring her here. She's 10. I'm telling you she's 10. But in Sonya's mind, it makes sense to say, bring her here, take her out of school, take her out of her after school program. If she's playing soccer, if she has an after school program, bring her here to court to traumatize her and verify that she's 10 for the sake of her her very perverted boyfriend. This is how she walks around, y'all. She walks around with this mentality. This is how she lives her life. She lives her life thinking this way. And it's not just Sonya. Let me be perfectly clear. This way of thinking is prevalent in our society, y'all. That's why we have to call it out. Male, female, black, white. We have to call out this type of behavior because these motherfuckers are walking around and they're voting. They're voting for people like Donald Trump, who also has a perverted mind, who's also dim-witted, who's low IQ. They vote for these people. They go out and they're active. We have to be more active than them in order to save this society that we live in. But Sonya is not the only one. There's a Nicki Minaj running around here too, okay? There's a lot of them out there too, okay? That are in defense of the indefensible, okay? So yes, we do have to point these things out. We gotta point them out and we gotta call them out for what they are. Delusional and stupid and dangerous. All right? That's why we do this. That's why I do this, okay? It's to point these things out to show you that this is what we are dealing with in society as a whole. Rakia said victim blaming and victim shaming. Absolutely, Rakia. That's exactly what this is. Why would you say that if it is a 10-year-old to bring them here? What you think that does to the 10-year-old child? That 10-year-old child is trying to understand, what did I do? How do I deserve this? Where are we going? I'm scared. But someone who has that nurturing gene taken out of them doesn't think that way. Justin's mom said those kids could be in Russia, Mexico, Ukraine, Africa, human trafficked children in these photos. She makes me so mad with that mess climbing Mammy Mountain for the pervert. Absolutely. Absolutely. And she's good with it, Lady Dumples. She is so good with it. Let's listen.
We need to see the actual true person.
Damn.
So what you talking about? Let's see Lil Sheila. Or Lil Sammy. Whoever the fuck it is. Let's see who it is you're talking about. Because that shit is some... that shit is some bullshit. All of that shit with that co-defendant is some bullshit. Let's talk about the other shit and get this shit handled and be done. And what's the shit out of that? Let's get this handled.
Yeah.
And y'all need to just get over the witch hunt because y'all can't just keep trying to send people to jail all willy-nilly and think that's okay. And that was all society in country, but you know, man.
No, I feel better talking to you. I'm a facts person. You just gotta have your facts together. That's just me.
Yeah. But the police don't always charge based on facts. It's like, when they try to arrest somebody and then they say, quit resisting. Okay, first of all, what are you even arresting me for? And they be sitting there blank like,
Yeah.
And what they go to, disorderly conduct. I wasn't disorderly though. I didn't yell. I didn't scream. I was loud. I was just talking to you. So where's the disorderly? It's just some bullshit. It's some bullshit.
Okay. So, basically, okay, I get it. I just can't wait till tomorrow again. I can roll after tomorrow. I can roll after tomorrow.
You have 1 minute remaining.
But I call you later. Go on, do your thing, because this shit could keep adding up.
I know, Jeff. Call me at 7-ish.
Okay.
I was just...
Get some
Call me around 7-ish.
Okay,
baby. I love you too.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next.
Y'all see the logo, right? Y'all see it on the screen, right? Y'all know that's the friend of the channel. It is Shay and Phone Calls from Prison. Please go over there and subscribe. Like all the videos. She does a lot of good stuff. The Wade Wilson stuff she just dropped is very intriguing. I will say that. But go over there and check out my friend Shay over at Phone Calls from Prison. Are we good for a Thursday afternoon? Huh? Are y'all good? Will this hold y'all until tonight? Because tonight, me and my friend V. Lenore are going to come back and do the show we was supposed to do on Tuesday, but we going to do it tonight on Thursday. Is that all right with y'all? We good on that? All right. I hope this holds y'all until then, because I got some things I need to take care of on this Thursday afternoon before tonight. But thank y'all for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate this. I really, really do. Hopefully everybody's job is intact. CW. Huh? Hopefully everybody's still got work. Okay. Everybody black job is forgiving them for laughing out loud. Okay. I hope that's the case. But that's all I got for y'all on this Thursday afternoon. Thank y'all for coming out. I want to thank the Notorious Native Tribe Urban Media Mod Squad. Thank you, ladies, for everything that you do to hold this channel down. Thank you again to Shay over at Phone Calls from Prison for giving us this material that we laugh at, that we break down, and that we analyze in the most negative way possible. That's what we do. Okay. Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Phone Calls from Prison. I appreciate you all coming out. If you hit the Cash App, if you gifted some memberships, if you just liked the video, if you went over there and picked up and downloaded the Native Sound or State of the Art, both albums by me, out on Spotify, out on Apple Music, on Amazon Music, on YouTube Music, on Apple Music, I think I said Spotify, all the platforms, Tidal, all of them. Thank you for downloading. Thank you for streaming. We are about to hit 5,000 streams, y'all. That is insane. We're about to hit 5,000 streams. So thank you all for hanging with me and supporting me on that venture. And that's all I really got. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot do this without you. It has been fun. We had a good time, I believe. All right. A good time was had. Okay. Hit that like button, please, if you would. I'd appreciate it. And that's all I got. So I will be back this evening. Me and V. Lador are going to do our show. So please be on the lookout for that. Turn your notifications on, and we'll go from there. All right. I hope everybody has a great Thursday afternoon. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are enough. You are beautiful. You are loved, and you are blessed. And there isn't anything that anybody can do about that. Not even you. I hope y'all have a great afternoon, and I will see you all this evening.
Smarter than any Carter, the fire starter, divine mind, the water walker, a water potter, biblical yet cynical, lyrical, never minimal, perennial talent musically. This is the pinnacle, but you don't know me. Tell them what you wanna do, homie. I got a block full of steppers that's pulling things out the dresser. My competition is fiction, so native don't have a stressor.
Put this on your best list. The natives are restless. The only thing that can calm them down is the heaven bound native sound. There is love, there is fire, there is freedom and desire. May you all get your crown. Get ready, ready for the native sound.
You are in the right place in the right time. You might find we can get you to your right mind. It's the native sound from the deepest underground. Dripped up, clicked up, so pass me another round. Spirit dream, bringing that swag to the team. Vocals always clean, got 'em itching like fiends. May I introduce you to this AI? This ain't what you used to. Yes, she chose to try, because why the fuck would she choose you?
Put this on your best list. The natives are restless. The only thing that can calm them down is the heaven bound native sound. There is love, there is fire, there is freedom and desire. May you all get your crown. Get ready, ready for the native sound. Welcome to the native sound. Only come around if you wanna be down. Welcome to the native sound. Come around if you wanna be down. Welcome to the native sound. Only come around if you wanna be down.
Now come get your crown.
The native sound.